I'm just saying, Jamaica, if they kill Isolde, we gonna have issues. No, 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 no. We're gonna have issues. We are gonna have issues, alright? Ah, the mayor. What does he got for us this time?
Hey kids, I trust you've been well. The miasma shrouding Lemnian Hollow still hasn't cleared, and since Yfei Peninsula is also a major production area for porcelain ore, I imagine the air quality there isn't so great.
Get it.
The city's air isn't great, but the real concern is the miasma still spreading through Yfei Peninsula. Do you have any plans to handle it, Mr. Mayor?
A close attendant friend of mine once told me that, as a senior, it's more friendly to start with some pleasantries before diving into the main topic. But enough small talk. I'm calling about the continued threat of the miasma and the danger still posed by the Exaltists. Miasma is a natural byproduct within the Hollows, a unique form of ether that causes more severe corruption effects than ordinary ether, producing even more powerful ethereals and sacrifices.
They pollute the air and shit,
That's nothing new to you two, Phaethon, but the miasma raging within Lemnian Hollow has far exceeded what natural sewage could produce.
It's because of the Exaltists. They've been using miasma to research and create sacrifices, which has caused miasma to spread rampantly within the Hollow.
That's right. From thwarting the Exaltists' plan to seize control of Yfei Peninsula to dismantling Porcelumex, everything you've done has surely dealt a major blow to the Exaltists' influence in the region.
Yeah, but Sarah's still out there doing shit. I can't stand Sarah.
But the Exaltists' actions are still harming the people of Yfei Peninsula. And the miasma in Lemnian Hollow shows no sign of letting up.
Which brings me to the reason I'm troubling you both this time. The opportunity to root out that evil once and for all has finally arrived. Porcelumex's co-chief executive officer Ferox secretly allied with the Exaltists to carry out unlawful hollow experiments, seriously endangering the safety and interests of Yfei Peninsula's citizens and businesses. I'll spare you all the official jargon, but in short, Porcelumex's influence and control over Yfei Peninsula have been significantly restricted. But investigations and operations by the city government in Yfei Peninsula are still being hindered because another major player has rolled in. A defense force unit, led by Major General Lorenz, has been deployed to Yfei Peninsula over the past few days, imposing temporary military control to investigate Porcelumex and contain the Exaltist threat.
Why they send someone else if the Isolde's already here with Ubu Squad?
The Defense Force wasn't involved with the issues in Yfei Peninsula before. So why'd they show up now?
Yfei Peninsula is a key porcelain production area after all, and has always been a highly contested prize amongst the city's various official powers. Besides protecting the city, everyone is eager to claim a bigger share of the wealth and influence it provides. Major General Lorenz is no easygoing man. Ruthless would be the mildest way to describe him when it comes to achieving his goals. According to my sources, he has a close personal relationship with Porcelumex's other co-chief executive officer, Lucro, and the two often work together. With Ferox's downfall, Lucro secured Lorenz's support by offering him a share of Yfei Peninsula's interests. Having the backing of a Defense Force Major General would greatly benefit his dealings within TOPS.
Sounds like a power struggle between TOPS and the Defense Force. But where exactly is this opportunity to take out the Exaltist remnants?
According to the action plan the Defense Force submitted to the city, eradicate the Exaltists sits at the top of their agenda. That's also their most legitimate reason for deploying to Yfei Peninsula. Of course, I don't believe Lorenz is only there to dutifully protect the city, but with With Porcelumex and the Defense Force already muddying the waters, a heavy-handed move by the municipal government could turn the conflict into a turf war over interests. I won't pretend I'm above it all, but I do believe that protecting the citizens' safety is more important than short-term gains. That's why neither the city government nor Yunquay Summit can act directly this time. But for you, Phaethon...
Yes, Phaethon. A legend among proxies. An outlaw of the underground. The last disciple of a secret research institute. Mayor Mayflower's wondrous right hand. The one who saved the Void Hunter from the brink of collapse. It's my time to shine again, right?
To be honest, I won't need all those people helping me. But you're right. It's time for the protagonist to take the stage. I spotted the name Oval Squad on the Defense Force's unit roster. I've heard of their past exploits, and some of their members have had both professional and personal dealings with you. I believe they can be a trustworthy source of support. Their commanding officer this time is Miss Isolda, who worked with you during the investigation into the Exaltists in Porcelumex. I assume you're already well acquainted with her.
So we'll be taking part in the operation against the Exaltists as proxies working with the Defense Force?
Exactly. But the title proxy won't fly in the Defense Force's operational report. You'll be introduced as Special Holotech Advisors and the Mayor's Special Envoy for Military Operations during your visit with the Defense Force. Sorry, official organizations do love to make up long and difficult-to-remember titles, but sometimes those titles can come in handy. Though I have to say, the ones you came up with a moment ago did sound a lot cooler.
By the way, we came across a few scattered clues about our teacher in the last mission, but we still didn't make any real headway.
There's still no solid intel on Miss Carol Arna, but within the limits permitted by the Defense Force, you're still free to pursue her whereabouts as you see fit. I've already informed the Defense Force and Miss Isolda in advance. The specific plans and arrangements will be up to you two to discuss with Isolda and Oval Squad. Well, I have official duties to attend to, and you both have an important mission ahead, so let's keep it brief. Once again, I wish you the best of luck.
Well, no shit. It's the main story, bro. I would know. Yeah, by knowing people, specifically Sarah, I'm ready to take her out, bro. Been sick of her for like over a year.
Shut up before you get this ding-a-ling-a-linga.
Now, Jameek, why you gotta come back out of nowhere and say some sus stuff?
See? Yeah, I guess you want it.
New cleaning cross. Before heading out, maybe we should let Yishwin, Chief, and others know.
At least this game can give their main characters and stuff some fits. You know, Rover ain't getting money anytime soon. They're gonna wear that same outfit. I know he's...
Don't that Yishin Chief is all never. Bro, the mayor just chill with everybody, I guess. I have no choice but seeing that. I won't bring shame to this. There's its weight around. You're neither skilled enough or strong enough to deal with either of them alone. That's why you have to act with utmost caution. Nah, bro, we just shoot the most meta OP team we have and we'll be good. Oval Squad. Corners. Oh, we're already hidden. Okay. With Oval Squad during operation. Bet. I'm ready to get this stuff started. Goated reference of a name too. in a dream made from electric impulses and numerical signals in Magus' memory.
The Hollow hit City Center out of nowhere. Without support from the Obsidian Division, they won't hold for long.
I knew you couldn't count on Helios's warning systems.
Doesn't matter. We've seen worse, haven't we?
I'm not gonna lie, using the music from the movie
The track we're guarding
event
this time
kinda
is a
great.
key route for evacuating civilians and transporting aid. This is our last
No,
line
everybody
of
in that
defense.
picture right there
The
will try to touch
civilians
my
are
pee-pee.
right behind us. We must
Jimmy,
hold the line.
It's a serious one right now, Jimmy.
You late today?
You never miss Captain's pep talk.
Let me guess. You were off doing last-minute gear checks for us. Still, they've got a point. Tardiness is unacceptable, soldier.
Obsidian Division. Agamemnon Squad assembled.
Obsidian Division, Agamemnon Squad, requesting backup. Obsidian Division, Agamemnon Squad, requesting backup.
Fall back, Orpheus.
Fall back. No. No. We have to kill it. Whatever it takes. Get back.
I'm from Yunkoi Summit. We'll hold the line from here. You can fall back now, comrades.
Everyone. We can still save them. And the civilians, they're right behind us. We can't back down. We cannot fall back. So, is this the end? Revenge. Against what? The Hollow? Against everything. I've already lost everything.
Captain? Captain Magus? Nagus, were you dreaming again?
Intelligent constructs don't dream. It was just left
The sentient gun low-key confuses me.
deep in my memory module.
So,
The
were
fuck
you
is that?
dreaming about the past again?
It's a good thing you
The
gave up your
sentient
studies at the
gun
med school to
tail?
enlist, Orphe.
Yep.
What can I say? My brain can be a
Freak,
bit slow
freak.
at times. Anyway, Magus, you talk in your sleep all the time.
I don't sleep. It's a self-diagnostic mode. And I've told you before, use my proper title while on duty. And stop eavesdropping on me.
Yes,
Bro, you're
Captain
literally
Magus.
attached to her body.
I swear, I'll never listen to you sleep talking again. But given how you're always right behind me, it's kinda hard not to overhear.
It's not sleep talking. It's echoes of residual signals from the vocal module during self-diagnostic mode.
Yes, Captain Magus. I swear, I'll never eavesdrop on your, whatever that was during self-diagnostic mode again.
Still, it's strange. I actually overslept today. I mean, my self-diagnostic ran longer than expected. It feels like some kind of bad omen.
Are intelligent constructs superstitious too?
Well, I am just like you. An idiot who dropped out of school to join the military. Superstition is the only knowledge I've got that I can actually rely on.
Why does she have a sentient gun in her
Enough
tail?
breakfast chit-chat. Time to get ready for this morning's operational briefing, Orphe.
Yes, Captain Magus.
The gang's all here, Jimmy. The sniper to wait here all the way.
We gotta get the gang back together.
We gotta get the gang back together, man. They wanted those necessary systems checks and maintenance. Oh no, getting in a position early to cover their squad makes this part of sniper shop too, isn't it? So does he just constantly sit in the mech the entire time? Nah, hearing that goofy ass laugh come from a big ass mech though is kind of crazy. Soldier learners remain disciplined and focused. That's what you call a model soldier. I mean, she's a clone, but yeah, makes sense. Aren't I a model soldier? Nah, see Loki use psychopathic.
Is that an apron on the robot?
I think it's just like a. I don't know.
Bird! Dirty clanker!
Now the question is, is it a clinker if it's being controlled by a person?
Does it got bolts in it?
Does it got bolts? I'd say so.
Everybody that got that high linking thing too.
Operation briefing, depending on whether we're doing them one-handed or two. Uh-oh, we don't want to be punished now.
See, anybody that got surgery on their legs and got any type of metal put in their balls, this or that, especially those people that was having that height lightening surgery. Yeah,
Today's
fucking
briefing
Park
is to
Clanker.
discuss the tactical details for the raid on the Exaltus stronghold.
Oh,
Thanks to
Chase.
previous infiltration ops and documents from Porcelumex, we've gathered intel on several key Exaltus communication hubs within the Hollow. However, we still need more detailed intel on the exact location of their headquarters and the distribution of their personnel. Therefore, before the main force advances into the Hollow to launch a full sweep, we will deploy several elite squads to their comms outposts within the Hollow for recon. The first shot of this battle will be fired by Obel. The results you achieve will be critical to the success of the operations that follow.
Leave it to me, Isolde.
Captain Magus, remember to use proper ranks during operations.
Yes, ma'am. After all these years, it's not like you don't know my bad habits.
Magus? Captain, you were the one lecturing me about that just this morning.
After all this time, we finally get to fight side by side again, Isolde. Colonel.
Ma'am, I heard for this operation, a special envoy from the city government will be assisting Obel Squad. Is that confirmed?
Yeah, Trigger was just telling me we've got a super capable and trustworthy friend coming to work with us.
Trigger is right. There will indeed be a guest from the city government joining us as a technical advisor to assist Obel Squad in the operation. Per the agreed arrangements, our guest will meet you all inside the Hollow. The Exaltists have long plagued Wi-Fi Peninsula. Obsidian Division's mission is simple. Eliminate the source of this chaos once and for all. Their repeated failures have cost them dearly. Our task now is to eliminate the remaining stragglers and strike directly at their headquarters. We have obtained intel on multiple enemy strongholds. You will be deployed as scouts. Your objective is to investigate and pinpoint the enemy's main base. Blitz Squad will handle the frontal assault. You will also rendezvous with the technical advisor dispatched by the mayor and assist them in securing the key data. Aegis Squad, you will strike the enemy from the air, providing firepower and intel support for all units on the ground. Operation codename Blitz and Aegis. Obel Squad, gear up and get ready!
Obel Squad reporting in. We are at the target hollow.
Oh, we actually get to play as well. Okay. Orpheum maggots are off-field. They can unleash different aftershock attacks. So y'all put them as attackers, but they seem low-key like somewhat sub-DPS and support at the same time. It's on energy and recovered bottled heat with sufficient bottled heat to hold to unleash extra special attack heat charge. Zeroed in effect. Okay.
Blitz Squad, in position!
Aegis Squad, report your position. Do you copy?
Copy, Captain Magus.
ETA 20 minutes. Landing at Blitz Squad 3 o'clock.
Primary objective, rendezvous with the mayor's envoy.
Must be someone pretty important. They've got Opal Squad handling things.
They're very powerful, but also a very nice person.
Oh, so what sort of person are they exactly?
Let's save the chit-chat for after.
My god, did they finally make it so dialogue doesn't take like a whole minute to like...
What's a terror type of game?
Inside the building up ahead.
By the way, why are we meeting inside the Hollow?
Captain Magus is all about action. She prefers getting to know our partners in live combat scenarios rather than listening to someone introduce them.
You want me to act freely?
At least, that's what Colonel Isolde said.
You're making me sound like I'm some unreasonable, clueless kid or something.
Really? I just hope the
There's
captain
a lot
doesn't
more
end up
dialogue
showing up
about
the
that.
envoy later.
At least they made it so it doesn't take like a whole minute between dialogue
We've
lines.
successfully
Dialogue
rendezvoused
lines,
with
I
the
should say.
target. Now, let me take a look at Colonel Isolde's intel report. Captain Magus, this is the Special Hollow Technology Consultant, the Mayor's Special Envoy for Military Operations, as well as the...
Wait, didn't Isolde say there was only one target? How many people are we talking about here?
You can call me Lord Phaethon.
Cause I'm him.
Okay, I'm kidding. I thought that might lighten the mood a little. Just call me Proxy.
So this is the amazing Miss Phaethon that Trigger and Soldier 11 were talking about. Turns out you're actually pretty down to earth.
I know who you are. You must be the infamous Phaethon that mentioned, right?
That is I.
Trigger was definitely talking about the renowned Miss Phaethon.
Usually, only heroic characters are described as renowned. For villains, it would be...
If the other side is a villain, then working with them means we're on the side of villains too.
To be honest, I'm still a little uneasy about having a proxy join up with Opal Squad. I'm an old timer who plays by the rules.
I didn't realize
No
Magus was a
dramatic
certified hater.
backstory, no need for wild adventures like the younger ones. So I've rarely had dealings with anyone outside the military. Especially someone from, well, the underworld, like you.
A hero working from the dark side, protecting the city in secret. I have to admit, that sounds pretty cool.
Sure, I've heard stories of your accomplishments, but don't mistake that for me seeing you as a hero. Everyone walking the city has their own purpose, especially someone with a complicated background like you. But I hope your goals won't interfere with Opal's mission, or violate the Defense Force's principles. Otherwise...
If what you call your principles are genuinely just, and your aim is to protect others, then I'd say we're on the same side.
I hope so.
Whether I'm a villain or a hero, let's keep our focus on the mission. After all, we're still deep inside the Hollow, surrounded by Exaltists.
Regardless of your position, if you get things done, that's not bad in my book.
Next, I'll briefly outline the mission objective Phaethon will play in this operation. As an expert Hollow guide, or a proxy, Phaethon will use the current map intel and Hollow data to chart the most efficient route for us. At the same time, we'll provide cover for Phaethon as the proxy collects Hollow data and monitors the changes and activity of the miasma.
We've got plenty of trained scouts in the military. Can a proxy with no combat experience really handle such an operation?
Captain Magus, according to the intel report and squad member accounts, the proxy has combat experience working alongside Trigger and Soldier 11.
Looks with this.
Sharper, more precise, and more perceptive than any scout. That's how Soldier 11 described the proxy. I don't think we've ever seen anyone who's earned the approval of both Trigger and Soldier 11 outside of our own squad members.
If no other squad members or Isolde have any objections. That wraps up the mission briefing. Don't fall behind, Proxy.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it my turn to fight? There are more enemies than we expected.
Report your status.
You just dropped the bomb. Oh, this was new.
Well, I mean, I was in the before the good minute. Ooh, Lansom? Oh my goodness. Hold on. Holy crap. I think I seen someone using black towards them.
The fastest way to get comms back is to disable the nearby jamming devices.
Feels like the miasma around us is getting thicker.
Ether activity is rising.
Okay, you here?
Watch out for stronger enemies.
I'm just going through ranking skins for certain characters, man. What do you give this one? We're ranking skins today, man. What'd you give this?
We're circling right above the enemy, Captain.
Better than the go.
Searching for the mission target.
Okay.
Aegis Squad has reached the LZ. Blitz Squad, you copy.
I'm trying to find the skin.
Ether vision activated. Comms seem to be jammed. Is Soup Junior's comm system still working?
What about this one?
No, the speaker's all buzzy with static.
Let's clear the nearby enemies first. Then regroup with the captain ASAP.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. I wonder if the proxy, the envoy and the captain have met up safely.
The area's all
You're
clear
giving
now.
this.
All those annoying pests.
Gotcha.
Good riddance.
Come in,
Yeah,
Blitz
this
Squad.
one.
Do you copy?
Seems that annoying signal interference is still floating around in the air.
What about this one?
The enemy control room is just ahead. It's packed with communications gear.
Okay. Okay, let's go to a different character. Let's go to a different character. There's certain skins that are like exclusive to that class, you know? Not every like skin is like owned for that class. Where's Berserker? That was another class I was telling you about. Let's check him out. Okay. Let's check this one out. Oh shit. What you rank this?
Aegis Squad, are there any ether transmission terminals inside the control room?
Win.
What you ranking this?
Roger. New objective. Shut down the ether transmission system.
Okay. Let's go down. I'm trying to get to those exclusives.
Why the basic enemies are telling me I'm gonna have health now?
What'd you give this?
Remote support.
I gotcha.
In position.
It's Chris Kyle. No.
The ether transmission system has been shut down.
Great! That cuts off the supply of miasma.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I've like never used
Ooh.
it, even having her since fucking release.
Those things look like
What you-
They're kind of
I was about to say, this one at least got to get a high number. This one is kind of cooking with how they did it. Look at that. Look at the wall.
Oh crap! I
Look how it looks. Okay. Oh my. What you giving this one?
Just really the research equipment. I doubt it's that simple. I'm tied to the exalted.
Got you, got
Down
you.
to be suspicious.
Oh, hold on.
On this too. Defense forces information.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really messing with this one. It's simple. It makes sense for a Berserker class, but
Maggie's just a certified hater, I ain't gonna lie.
this skin doesn't have axe skins, but what do you think of the armor? Like the outfit?
Jamaica, y'all just rating Black Desert skins over there?
Yeah, for certain classes. Like, certain classes have, like, certain skins that are for them, so we're just ranking them.
The unknown device. Now analyzing.
Gotcha.
Network communication structure detected.
That doesn't even go with...
These devices are interconnected.
Say the greatest thing they've done so far is made it so it doesn't take forever for different lines of dialogue to play like one after.
What you giving this one, bro?
Locate the other devices.
Oh my gosh, look at the freaking like hair coming out. Gosh. Yeah, that.
You're not secretly hacking into my brain while I'm asleep, are you?
This one's simple. This is alright, but I don't understand the horn, like the little blade thing poking out the forehead, though. I don't.
50% complete.
This is like terrorists in the earth. Not gonna lie, this skin might not be better than that one white one and stuff, but you can't lie. The black like wing kind of stuff that it has coming out of it is pretty clean.
I don't know about that now.
Back skins are nice, but
Those are ether reactors made by Porcelumix. Not gonna lie, they look pretty ominous.
I'm gonna get like the good ones.
Porcelumix? That's the company working with the Exaltists, right?
The dialogue
Not
play
everyone
out
in the company is bad.
What you giving this one, Chase? I give this one like a 5.
Even if they're not all bad,
simple.
Plenty still played a part in this.
I don't know. Damien's still
That might be
iffy.
true.
Bro's
But most ordinary
Bro just
employees are
morally
probably
gray.
acting under pressure or coercion, right?
I like chaotic neutral. I don't know.
And what about you?
Yeah, let's run it up. Let's see what character we should do next. What should we do? Another male? A male character or a woman character, Chase?
There's a red question mark symbol underneath it. There's something. It looks like a piece of paper.
Woman character,
Really
got you,
high
got
quality.
you.
Seems something was written on it. Steel wheels and copper valves clatter on iron serpents.
Let's do
across
Mystic.
the land.
The girl I
Into
told you
the
about,
road,
that's like the
silver
female
star,
fighter.
Cocoon's a prize, a hidden marvel, a touch of autumn's hand. Makeshift poem, and not a great one either. Damn, why you gotta hate on the poem, bro? Probably first.
Yeah, I like this fit because remember we're in a, like not no present time.
Industrial zone, there's a spherical object inside.
What you give this?
Wait, was that even part of this mission?
Good thing you can take the hat off. Let's see how that looks without the.
This is the only route Blood Squad can take.
What do you think of this? I call this the London Special.
Oh, alright.
The mission went without a hitch. Great work, everyone.
Fucking tactical speeder, bro.
Perfect. What'd you give this one? This is more of a. This outfit, I would say, is more kind of inspired toward. What's that one game Taylor used to play? Where the girl got the blindfold on?
Oh, you talking about Nier?
Yeah. This is like a Nier Automata kind of like skin, I would say. Low key. Not fully, because it's like a franchise.
Seed, you've met them before.
I'll make the titty shake real quick. Okay, now what you giving it? What you ranking?
You're Seed, right? It's been a while.
I think it's pretty fire still.
During the
Though.
She
Porcelumix
is, and
investigation.
the community was not too happy about it. But
I remember. Oh, Seed Senior says
Wow.
he remembers too.
I fuck with the color.
Right now, so he can't talk to you himself. But according to Seed Senior, you're someone who can be trusted. Someone worth trusting. Well, to be honest, it was Trigger and Soldier 11 who told Seed Senior first. And then Seed Senior
What are we
told
ranking this one, Chase?
Seed Senior? Is that the name of your mech?
He's not a mech.
What about this one? I feel like this gotta get a high number. This is simple.
So offended.
Totally different from exoskeleton-based vehicles like mechs. You carry the same scent as me, Proxy.
What you giving this
You
one?
must be quite knowledgeable in this field.
Oh.
Did you attend classes
So she
properly
is just
back
straight
in
up crazy.
school,
isn't it?
Proxy?
Okay, let's get into how more
Strictly
like
speaking,
this is
I
her
never
stuff,
really
you know?
went to a typical school.
What you giving this?
Sounds like a lie.
You two have quite a unique way of talking.
The Defense Force, or rather, Obel Squad's comms channel, always seems to be tuned to a pretty unusual frequency.
Birds of a feather flock together, as they say.
The Proxy wasn't
What you ranking this one?
Soldier 11? You dummy.
Being able to tune into both seeds
What you giving
and
this one?
Soldier 11's
This kind of goes well. It's kind of got like the drag things on there.
I have to say, you really are something special.
Yeah, shit.
Wavelength? Are Seed and Soldier 11 intelligent constructs too?
We could do this one. What do you think of this one?
Winning over these girls might be easy, but as their commanding officer, I have to assess you with the utmost caution.
The entire squad's full of
All
nothing
right,
but just
everyone, that's enough chit-chat.
airheads, dude. It's
Let's
hilarious.
not forget, we're still in the middle
What you
of the
giving this one, bro?
battlefield here. Although we've tracked down the Exaltists'
Yeah, I was gonna say the hairstyle with the fit is
it
just
seems all that's left are supplies they didn't have time to evacuate
Oh,
with.
that one, dude.
We came up empty on both the location of the Exaltists' main base.
Oh,
Research
shit.
data you were looking for, Proxy.
What you giving this, bro?
The most efficient way to move such a large amount of supplies in a
Yeah,
short
this-
time
this
would
one-
be through spatial fissures.
This fire.
The Exaltists have been operating in
I
Lemnian
would
Hollow
honestly
for a
get
long
this.
time. They must have
Five,
access
five.
to fissure coordinates that the Defense Force doesn't know about. But no one knows the labyrinths of hollows better than Phaethon.
Phaethon's
You
skills
get
are
this
like
one. I like the
magic.
color scheme.
Sounds way more impressive than a carrot.
I don't like the hat
Sounds
though.
pretty mysterious.
Yeah, because what the fuck is a hat
Anyway,
doing?
you're confident you can catch up with them, right?
I got this.
What you give this?
Oh, shit.
Inside those devices, those are all sacrifices?
Seed, confirm the number of enemies.
Okay. Another character. We'll go with another. Oh, sorry. We'll go with the Kamichi. We'll go to another class, you know? What you ranking this?
Now we're all clear.
Obel Squad. All
This
enemies
is a black
eliminated.
version.
She just summons them at Wilson?
Oh my gosh. Not gonna lie. Obviously, I don't like the hat hairstyle.
Brings in the
Plain.
The rambling old man.
What did y'all capture?
Okay, what you giving this, guys? What you giving this? This is fine. Look at the hairstyle.
Sacrifice is about to begin.
How can swirling dust compete with a blazing fire?
Do all the Exaltists talk like this? It's really
kind of.
hard to understand.
Seed, make him shut up.
Foolish unbelievers!
Hey, Seed Senior. You've got to be careful with how you treat prisoners.
Giving this one.
They've done more than enough harm. Being gentle isn't exactly a priority.
I don't think Magus believes in the Geneva Convention.
What sets these
Maggots?
Exaltists apart from typical
Magus.
villains is their fanatical devotion to the
Hey, buddy.
Creator. That often drives them to act unpredictably. Even if they act in the shadows without rhyme or reason,
What you giving this one,
miasma
Chase?
remains essential to them. If we follow that trail, it could very well be the weakness that brings them down.
These so-called fanatics are nothing more than villains who treat ether as a deadly poison corrupting new Eridu, aiding and abetting its destruction. Let's see if they stay so devoted when confronted with 50 caliber high explosive rounds and military-grade high-energy
What about this
lasers.
one?
Calm down, Captain Magus. As vile as the Exaltists
Oh, I'm not gonna lie.
not every member is guilty.
Take away the
Many
hat.
innocent civilians were
Clean as
deceived into
fuck.
joining.
Not gonna lie.
In other words, not every Exaltist member deserves to be met with 50 caliber high explosive rounds and military grade high energy lasers.
Alright, let's not jump to conclusions.
We've hardly
Magus might be
caught
on to something
anyone
there.
yet, and you're already defending them?
Kind of fun.
I know how to throw around grand quotes too. Like no snowflake in an avalanche ever feels responsible.
Alright, let's not get philosophical here.
Sympathetic towards these scumbags. Perhaps because
I don't know what to give this one. I'm not gonna lie. I get what they was going, but
Captain Magus,
I think
I'm
it's
pretty sure
one
your
for me.
remarks have already exceeded the boundaries set by Commander Isolde's temporary protocol for addressing Phaethon. Specifically, the section designated for Magus.
Go to a different character.
How come no one told me about it?
Not for a male character.
Don't speak harshly to your squad mates, and don't say anything that kills morale. That's what you taught us, Captain Magus.
I don't consider them a comrade.
We're going to my boy Stryker. Chase, remember the dude I told you about that's damn well one of the greatest hand-to-hand fighters?
Or simply partners with our own suspicions.
Debatable.
Let's stick to our duties, Captain Magus.
Wouldn't have it any other way, Phaethon.
Let's get to
What's
his
wrong,
skin. Something
There's a
everyone needs.
critical piece of intel that needs our immediate attention. What just emerged from the Obscura is a bioweapon
What'd you give it, Chase?
created by the
Now, obviously, this skin was on another character, but how does it look with him?
These Obscura and the factories that produce them are scattered throughout Lemnian Hollow.
No,
Too bad.
not just Lemnian Hollow. According to the data from Porcelumex,
What'd you give this?
intel Commander Isolde has gathered, there are a large number of Obscura placed throughout Wi-Fi Peninsula. Over 300 of them.
Over 300? Not even the entire
Say this
Obsidian
sound like
Division
he
could deal
with
with that many
Bruce Lee one.
monsters.
Look at this.
The entire Obsidian Division would just end up as monster food.
We have to get this information to Command immediately. The
To
Exalted
me,
actions may be far more
I
dangerous
like
than we
it
had
because of the gold arms and how this stuff. And this is the skin right now. I think it's his newest skin. So this is the one they kind of showcase when you're like, and you're like, when you create the character and stuff. You know, they're showcasing certain skins. This is the one that they
The
showcase.
Obscura devices I saw in Phylum Heights didn't all carry traces of sacrifice energy either. More
No, not
importantly, creating a creature as powerful as the sacrifices would require an
Where'd you get this
unimaginable
one?
amount of ether. There's no way the Exaltists have access to such an immense supply of ether and miasma.
Or they would have destroyed New Eridu long ago.
Yeah. Good thing the bad guys we're dealing with this time aren't that powerful. Yet.
And or if he just,
Did you two
just
completely forget that courage is a soldier's greatest virtue?
Here, Chase, what you give this one?
Didn't you say that kind of talk is just something generals say to sound impressive?
The proxy has a point. But there's
You
definitely
can see if there's like
something
one
suspicious
that's like
about the Obscura
specific.
and Wi-Fi Peninsula. We need to organize thorough inspections and patrols as soon as possible. Obsidian Division has already mobilized outside Lemnian Hollow. Those Exaltist rats will soon meet their end.
A fanatic's last stand is often the most ferocious. Everyone,
You know what?
stay sharp and proceed with caution.
Other character.
After spending
My
over
boy
a decade in the
Sage.
military,
Let's go. Let's
I
go to
understand
it.
that all too well.
What Captain Magus meant
You
to
give
say
this,
was,
Chase.
thanks for the heads up, Proxy.
That's not what I meant.
that is what you meant.
This is the Elderwood skin. They came out with this a little while ago. For like all
It's Sarah
characters and
Jameek.
everything.
It's this.
Your
This
favorite character.
is not my dude. I can't stand Sarah, bro. I want to see her.
So, Chase, is this up the scale for you?
The two operations have started. You're to provide the cover for the Overseer's ritual. Every action moves us closer to meeting our Lord. Oh, God. Everything for the Creator, Sarah. The defense
What'd you rank
forces
this one?
overwhelming numbers, and we've taken heavy losses lately. With what little strength we have left, we don't need to achieve victory. Our mission is to buy time. Sacrifices are inevitable. Fortunately, the defense forces are exactly driven
This
by
is like
the
a kind of
duty they
different
can
color
uphold.
of it.
As long as the Overseer completes the ritual, then we've already won. May the Creator refine. Devin, this damn, may the Creator refine you. I'm Sarah's number one hater, bro. I'm praying on her downfall.
This looks like something Diddy would use. Look at all that. Would you rank this one, Jace?
There's way more people at the base today. So shooting coordinated.
Right.
All in all, the scouting mission was a success. Mobile Squad took no casualties. Against our firepower, those exaltist lunatics didn't stand a chance. It's honestly baffling how HSO and public security got completely outplayed by the exaltists.
This is what I think, like his first premium.
Strategy. Though credit goes to Commander Isolde's.
Oh no, it was this one. What do you rank this
amazing
one?
Too. Just like Trigger and Soldier 11 said. And just like all those rumors on internet.
Okay.
Huh? Dorothy, since when have you been visiting sketchy sites like Internet behind my back?
You're literally attached to her.
I think I could probably change the color of that, like yellow.
What you've dealt with so
Pretty
far
sure.
are just the Exaltist scattered remnants.
I know. We
Oh yeah, I can change it then. Yeah, actually no, it does.
I'm not worried about a head-on clash. What worries me are those Obscura and the sacrifice creatures.
Leave the search for the Obscura to me and the city forces. You focus on the mission inside the Hollow. You can't just grasp at
Just to let you know, him with the spear, and it's not even really a spear, but like, he really becomes like freaking Zeus with this shit.
Proxy, I heard your performance in the Hollow was top-notch as always. How's working with Obel? Has Captain Magus been giving you any trouble?
I don't know what's so different about tonight compared to other nights, Shamik, but in the bottom right corner, people been leaving.
You're getting fucked. That's what's different.
No, people just keep leaving and joining this stream, bro. Usually I just
Oh
be streaming
damn! They
this
gave
shit
me the
just to
Tory
myself.
Lanez. Okay, so they gave me the Tory Lanez, bro.
Although they probably be hearing us just saying random shit and fake I'm out.
Who should be dealt with using 50 caliber high explosive rounds and military grade high energy lasers?
Hey, Magus was on to something when they said that, though.
I'm a straight shooter.
Got it. Looks like the temporary protocol for addressing Phaethon doesn't really hold much sway over Captain Magus.
It's all because I wasn't decisive enough. Please don't punish Captain Magus.
She's not the most soft-spoken, but Captain Magus and the squad have been doing their best to support me. And her military-grade high-energy laser is definitely reassuring.
Simple, man. Same stuff. I'm gonna get to those outfits that, you know.
Our operation wouldn't have gone this smoothly.
I guess this is the part where old grudges melt away and everyone makes nice.
Okay, what you give this? What you give this?
Talented. Why settle for the dishonorable role of a proxy? Why not join the military?
You got you. It kind of goes with her character, though. With like,
I don't
you know,
think I can get a fucking Hellcat in a new area, bro. Ain't no signing bonus for the
Hellcat
Hellcat new area.
What you give this one?
I'm just saying, I don't think New Eridu offers signing bonuses to get Hellcats.
What's so dishonorable
Hey, you a freak, your boy? You a
in the shadows brings us closer to the light than many of those who stand in it.
Okay, this is her outfit. Like, this is like her floor outfit. What you give this? It's kind of remind me of that one girl off of Descendants on Disney.
And how many shady Hollow Raiders have you guided to dirty money?
Honestly, like none.
Okay.
You're right.
Not everything is black and white. Oh my gosh, say that to Justin.
Oh, so you are watching the stream, Chibico.
Avoid the light and just try to survive in
Watching
the
the stream, I had it.
And this grand, respectable
Okay, what you give this one, Chase? I'm not gonna lie. I feel like this one might get boosted just because of the sword skin. I'm not.
Really so perfect? Every single person?
Oh damn. Bell's spitting. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, kids, enough bickering. The only villain here is the grumpy old Isolde. You're all brave, shining heroes, okay?
Yeah, and I'm low-key worried they're gonna kill Isolde on this.
Looks like the
They
captain
do
got
crash
shut
out.
down by Commander Isolde again.
Even the proxies
The
been
way
lumped in with the kids. Looks like we're all in the
He
same
tries to
class
suck
now.
you when he kills.
This concludes the briefing. Proxy, Major General Lorenz has expressed interest in meeting you.
Let's get it.
Would you
Let's
mind
get to those
coming with me later?
outfits that are just
Yes, ma'am.
put in. What are we giving this outfit, Chase? What are we giving this
The
outfit?
Major General wants to see me? That can't be good.
Relax.
We giving this.
I'll be with you.
Okay.
Who said you say that?
Hold on. This is clean. You can't lie. This is clean. Look at the bag, bro.
Sir,
With the
your
side.
guests have arrived.
That's clean.
Colonel
Okay, I'll
Isolde,
give it to her. I'll give
I
it.
heard that, Obel Squad has already obtained the coordinates of the Exaltist headquarters.
Even though
That's
I like
correct,
side
sir.
characters, I mean,
The
in
recon
real life,
operation
it's
was
kind
a
of
success.
impractical.
However, we also discovered something unexpected. There are numerous ether reactors installed around Waifei Peninsula.
Oh my
known as
God,
Obscura,
Chase, look at
which
this.
may pose a
Oh
significant
my
threat.
goodness.
You can
This might be
handle
better than the other
specifics
one that
with
we
your
were.
squad. You know I've always counted on you.
Simply off
Just
of the
make sure I get
face,
results.
Chase.
Yes, sir.
Oh my
Among all
God.
the mediocrity in the Obsidian division, Isolde,
Okay, we're going by the whole thing. Look, because here's the thing, Chase. Sometimes certain outfits give certain hairstyles, because not all hairstyles are actually available to be put onto these characters. So yeah, I count the hairstyle. I count everything.
this is a
Hey,
big
look at this, bro.
opportunity, but I
Yo,
went to great lengths to get troops into
once
Waifei
I get the money to
Peninsula.
like get more slots,
This
and I'll
mission
make this
is
skin.
one we
I'm getting
cannot
this skin
afford
for
to
her,
fail.
because this is
Yes,
clean
sir.
as fuck.
We're
Ah,
really
The faces-
having a
the
fashion
faces-
show in Black Desert when he could be watching
Isolde,
peak
the person
Zenless.
beside you.
Nigga, your
This
thing
is
is on the side of my
officially
screen.
appointed Hollow Technical Advisor and the Mayor's Special Envoy for
What in the
Military
world?
Operation Bell.
Now stop before I turn you into a dead body and put a freaking teardrop under my eye.
Hold up. Let me adjust the audio a little bit.
This one is kind of
Okay.
bland to me, Chase. I'm not gonna
I've
lie.
been in Waifei Peninsula for a while now. Honestly, it's more appropriate for me and Swabian Temple to be the ones welcoming the defense
What they got
force.
going on with the hairstyle?
Swabian Temple. Ah,
See, y'all not doing it right. Y'all need to go
Summit.
back to this. This is amazing.
Pardon
This
my
is
memory,
beautiful.
I nearly forgot our guest works directly under Mayor Mayflower.
This is why I take long with
Mind
the
filling
character
me in, Colonel
customization.
Isolde?
This looks
Why
fire
is one of the
simply
mayor's
off of like
personal
the
agents
kind
and
of
infamous
jacket kind of
proxy
thing she got.
getting involved in
Not gonna
Defense
lie.
Force business?
Bell was appointed by the city
What you
as
giving
a
us, Chase?
technical advisor and envoy for Mayor Mayflower, sir. She's here to assist and oversee the Defense Force's operation.
Assist, huh?
Okay.
If the High Preceptor of Yunquay Summit had shown up in person, perhaps I'd consider that worthy. And as
Don't
for
you talk
the
about
What we giving this?
supervision, since when does Mayflower get a say in when
I'll
the
give this
city
like a
division
5.
pulls the trigger?
5-4.
Sir, Bell is only here to assist Obel Squad. This has nothing to do with the main force's operations or command.
What'd you give this one, Chase? I'm
All
thinking I'm
part
giving
of
this
the
one a 4.
agreement to keep the city council from meddling with our military affairs in Waifei Peninsula, which I imagine suits you just
Okay, now
fine.
this one, not gonna lie,
course.
is getting like a
Arrangements are
7. I'm not
always
gonna
right
lie.
on point, Colonel.
Look at the details.
This
Look at the
whole
details.
operation
Chase.
is
Look
running
at the details.
smoothly, thanks to you.
Those are not
Well
attached
then,
to her thing.
Since you're the
They're
hollow
floating,
experts
bro.
and
They're
personally by the
floating.
mayor, it's only right
The
that I give
moons
you
on
a
there
proper welcome.
are floating.
Unfortunately, military secrecy is of utmost
Look at her
importance.
size. Look how those things.
So
just
I'm
fit.
afraid I can't escort Bell to the more
That
refined
there, yeah.
venues in the city
I
for
like
a
this
proper
one. I
celebration.
like how they use
at
purple.
least
They give
for
it
now.
almost like an amethyst
Isolde,
kind of purple, if you get what I'm
Until this
saying.
operation
Like that
is
shit
over,
look kind
all
of like
Bell's external communications
you know,
and movements beyond Phylum Heights
better
must
use
be
of
temporarily restricted.
That's a very unique way to
What
treat
the
a
fuck?
guest.
Major General, the mayor and Yunquay Summit might not be too happy about that.
That's an order.
I'll give this one a 5.
Yes, sir.
I like
The
how they
people
got
from
like
Porcelain
with the
are
whole
still
dragon
waiting
thing, and
for
it's
me
kind of
in
like
Phylum
dragon
Heights.
scales with their
Something
outfit
about
and
a
everything, with
banquet
how
to
like
welcome the Defense Force
everything
to
kind of
Waifei
winds in. Like, look at that. Look at the
Typical
detail.
corporate parasites.
I'll give it a 5. I'll give it.
Always know how to adapt and survive. I'm afraid I won't be able to personally entertain our guest, Isolde.
Let's go, Madam Ambassador.
He said what?
Bro is definitely up to some shady shit. Restrictions.
This outfit's kind of nice.
Decorated officer going to follow the old capital 11 years ago. He's promoted to a general after its fall. For the years he's been known for his rather overbearing conduct. To be honest, I like this style. Working under his technical.
I'll give this one like a 6. The scythe skin, really nice.
Cause behind my squad's failure back then. One of these you can count on this for this over slaughtering an Obsidian Division soldier. Okay. I don't know, bro really found his way up there real quick of being disliked just like Seraphine. Going out and
okay, Chase, I'm gonna go to my all-time favorite out of all this.
They shouldn't stop us, right? I don't think so. I don't see why not.
This.
Okay,
this was the best one to me. This is the best skin right here, Chase, for this character.
She's just outside God.
And then the second one would be this.
European horses, the proxy doesn't go along with them. You're all dead. There's a little foxholes.
Let's go with Dark Knight. Let's see what you got.
Damn, they won't even let me go down there. That's crazy. So you just down the fucking mountain, bro. Threaten. Jimmy, should we argue with facts and logic, or threaten in a harsh and intimidating tone?
I really don't know, man. That looks fun.
I don't know. You know, I just love the idea of threatening with harshness.
Chase, I'm not gonna lie. This might be getting
the
a
hardest
10.
choice I've ever been given. We'll argue with facts and logic.
My goodness.
I should have just yelled at him. Yeah.
Yeah, this one is also getting a 10 in there.
Show some.
Look at its looks.
My name's got taken down. Oh, what do you mean by that, Steve? I'm just following orders.
This is how people get pregnant. Okay.
Damn. Over a year later, and Soldier 11 still can't get her name right. Draw.
Not gonna lie, Chase. This might. I think I'm gonna give this one a 9,
Captain,
but it looks good too. It looks good
the
too.
interrogation unscathed.
No, I think just the characters are black and gold because black and gold really go really well.
You look so frail, Proxy. Who would have thought you had the makings of a soldier tough enough to endure enemy torture?
Oh my.
Torture?
This is
calling
really
me
good.
the villain.
But I don't think it's really better than the other one.
Torture.
Now the sword skin.
The
I think
Major
the sword
General
skin
may
is
be
nice,
tough
but
to deal with, but interrogating
I'll
the
give it
mayor's
a
envoy,
6.
that kind of thing doesn't happen in the Obsidian Division.
Temporarily restricting the proxy's movements and communications. What does that mean?
It means we've got your precious Faithen locked away. No way out, and no texting or calling family.
I like this.
Man, but
I'll give this a 6.
So... That's terrible!
Sword skin really nice. The use of the color thing is also really
What a shame. I never thought the legendary proxy Faithen would end up getting caught one day.
On
That
the
is
plus
not
side,
the dialogue option
at
I
least the
chose.
legendary proxy Faithen was caught by Obel Squad. The Major General's idea of hospitality might be questionable, but for a soldier, orders are orders.
Yes,
So, as much as we regret it, the legendary proxy Faithen will have to stay put in Phylum Heights for a while.
You sure you're sorry, Captain? I'm pretty sure you were holding back a laugh just now.
Magus is just a
Don't
certified hater.
worry. Obel Squad and the Obsidian Division are the first line of defense against the Hollows. We'll wipe out the Exaltists faster than you'd think.
And then the proxy will be free.
As ordered, a technician will now attach a tracker to the proxy and temporarily block all communication functions of their electronics.
Knock.
My apologies, Proxy.
What are you trying to do?
The
Knock
Obsidian
jokes right now,
Division.
nigga?
Orders carry more weight than mountains. I don't like restricting someone's freedom like this. And I'm not exactly your biggest fan. I hope you
Since you
won't
want to do
hold
knock
it against
jokes, I
Exalted
got
or
one.
the Squad.
I'm gonna show you one that ended up getting a kid punched in the face
I
when
may
he said
not
it
be
to
a
me.
soldier,
Knock.
but I can understand the weight orders carry for all of you.
Oh my god.
If temporarily restricting my
who's there.
freedom helps the operation go smoothly and keeps the people of Wi-Fi
Who's
Peninsula
there, Jimmy?
safe, I'll gladly go along with it.
Ooh.
I never thought you'd show such resolve, Proxy. Don't worry. I'll keep an eye on you.
Go
while
ahead
you're
and
with
say it.
us.
Captain Magus keeping an eye on you? Just a heads up. She's
Don't
not
cry.
exactly the caring type.
Straight fist to the face after that.
Once again, Proxy, you have my apologies.
Oh,
Hey, Cody James.
Jimmy, I'm gonna need you to tell that to all the people who keep joining and leaving the stream, making this damn number pop up a motherfucker.
I've stayed in your screen and your freaking.
Nah, I'm just
There's
surprised.
been-
There's actually been like, it hasn't been many, but there've been people who keep like coming back and forth to the stream or something. Usually this.
You're
usually I'm
live
just-
streaming it?
I mean, I always live stream when I play the new stories. But usually,
I said all
it's
this
just
stuff.
yes, Jimmy. You know I always live stream when I play the stories.
Well, today I forgot.
Well, today I forgot. Oh my god. I need to drop by proxy to go right ahead. I mean, usually it's just me streaming just kind of to myself. Well, not to myself, just like me streaming, just playing through it. But you know, 20 days, Jimmy, 20 days, and we get 3.6 for Star Rail. Seed can be a bit hard to follow at times, but when it comes to tech, you can always count on her. So routine movement check. Come on, Proxy, stop being so wishy-washy. Man, I'll be wishy-washy if I want.
Huh.
The game's all here. Number C. First step for infection, mercury. I was hoping. Yo. I love the fit. Always getting everything. He just does the maintenance for everything.
You know what's crazy? I was looking up a thing for like ingrown toenails, and I was like, I don't have like a serious one or nothing like that, and mine don't even hurt or do any of this stuff. And I'm like, crazy to get rid of it. That fucking tail talking to, bro.
Overall, the tail shit is way more aware. I doubt
Or a tail that comes out of some.
I was about to say the sentient tail still confuses me a little bit.
Yeah, its name is fucking Seed.
No, its name is Magus.
That's Magus, okay.
Seed the psycho on the scooter. Using that nitro fuel oil. They have nitro fuel oil. Seed can't stand that smell pouring out of your gun.
Carlo almost cut my hurt foot with her fucking nails too. Oh my gosh.
What?
Who should I take my foot?
How should I start? Seed's favorite street. Looks like she can see right through to Turns the puppy's eyes. Each equipment checks you dismiss. Oh, Seed can tell, can't she?
Oh, some random facts that I had some research and this and that for. They found a way to cure type 1 diabetes.
As Master's supreme assistant and a thoughtful, all-purpose
And basically
AI,
it was
I would never
to
sit back helplessly
use
while
stem
Master's
cells to
freedom is
make
being
your
restricted,
fat cells or
unlike
something
the
like that
second
produce
assistant.
insulin. On its like
You really can't stop chasing that first
basically.
assistant title, can you?
German scientists have
When will
also
you finally
found a
understand
way
that as
to
your sibling, I'm
regrow
irreplaceable?
they're called like cartilage or something like that.
You two, enough
Like something to
arguing.
do with your knee, so
I'm
you don't
just
have
the
to get a
pitiful,
replacement.
useless captured proxy here, while you two are elite hackers, okay?
Negative. Although Master was unfortunately captured,
Oh.
Master remains an
Thing to
elite
help
hacking
regrow
expert.
teeth and all that stuff. They
Save
started
your
human
useless
studies.
sympathy, first assistant. Luckily, not even the hollows can interfere with the
And I
HDD's
found a way to
unique
do it.
signal, so the Defense Force's
Yeah, being
jamming is
tested on
barely
people.
an inconvenience.
Still, I was the one who actually encoded the anti-jamming signal.
Which means Bell can still reach me through the HDD, and EOS's deep dive can
They're coming
continue
with
as
a way
planned.
to make dogs live long. That's the best one right there.
Oh dang. My brother got push your hard pity, but he got Seed.
I saw some new data with my eye implants in the hollow. I need you to run
Just
some
now?
calculations. Whether or not the military's info checks out, nothing is more trustworthy than your calculations, Fairy.
Affirmative. Additionally, I've made a full copy of the military intel files that EOS and Master saw.
If the Defense Force comes knocking because you did something without permission, make sure they know Second Assistant and your master had nothing to do with it. Anyway, leave the rest to me and Fairy Bell, just like always.
Then leave clearing out the hollow to me and Noble Squad, just like always.
The Defense Force's mission is bound to be dangerous. Be careful, Bell.
Uh-oh. Let's go check out what's happening. Oh. Hey, yo, it was very good. Did not breathing kind of like, oh. Yeah.
All units be advised. At 3 o'clock, 300 meters. A cluster of miasma. Ethereal presence confirmed. Something's off. Are those humans coming out
Wait,
of there?
are those ethereals with either weapons?
Crawling out of the miasma.
Hey, yo, what?
I hooked them up. I told them I could get them some low. No. It cost.
Which means the ethereals got switches now. What the fuck?
You can thank me for that.
They gave switches to the ethereals.
I wanted to even out the playing field a bit.
Oh, voltage tricks in the sky.
No. They emerged from the miasma. They're definitely not alive. What the are we seeing the dead in broad daylight?
Against. No way. No way it wants me to win against you and Gar. Is that what it is? Oh, I'm about to get my ass beat, bro.
joy blind you, my dear brother. Until we stand before the Creator, every miracle is just a small step toward the gate of the final domain.
Don't worry, my joy hasn't clouded my judgment, and my knowledge as a researcher remains sharp. The large-scale miasma activation experiment has already begun ahead of schedule. They'll never catch up to us on our path to the Creator.
You get sick in here about their damn creator. Take the dead bro back to me. Stuff. Ooh, let me use that. Goes with this.
Y'all not telling me. I haven't been told how to play shit. I haven't been nothing.
Operation?
So of course I'm gonna
So
fucking
far,
lose.
only Obel Squad's scouting mission involved direct combat. What that recon team ran into was likely just an unfortunate accident. But your operation was flawless, and no part of the plan was leaked. That means either the Exaltists are more perceptive than we
Oh, I
thought,
gotta be fucking
or
kidding
some
me.
unit acted
Like, I
outside
hate
my
sometimes
command
listening
and
like
carried
this
out
because
an
it's making me do
unsanctioned mission.
bullshit that I've never done before.
Handed over command of this operation to you.
So if we rule out interference from higher up, the only one who could have mobilized troops without the Colonel's approval is...
Mm-hmm. Only the Major General himself.
Who's up to something?
Looks like Colonel Isolde has it even tougher than I do when it comes to dealing with a demanding superior.
Orphe, you don't actually think I'm that difficult to deal with, do you?
At this point, arguing with my superior won't do any good.
So if we want the raid to stay on track, we'll have to strike even faster.
While I usually think you're a little too reckless, Magus, this time, I agree with you. Swift as the wind, fierce as fire, and unknowable as shadow. That's the essence of Blitz tactics. At least according to a
Why don't y'all tell me anything? How do I just
Since
like
the
go?
enemy
I don't
already
know
knows
this
we're
shit.
coming, let's seize this rare opportunity and strike before they're ready.
Obel Squad, gear up and get ready!
Alright. Well,
Yes, Captain Magus.
I'm about to start deploying troops to launch the offensive. Proxy, both the battlefield and the hollows can shift in an instant. Make sure you're fully prepared. We aren't as ready as we could have been. The Obsidian Division will handle the battlefield, but when it comes to the hollow, you're the only one we can count on.
Leave it to me. On my reputation as a legendary proxy and my honor as the mayor's envoy, I won't let you down. I'm counting on all of you, too. Please, don't betray the trust that people have placed in the Defense Force.
Save it. We're well aware.
What the captain means is, Obel never fails a
I'm just gonna
mission.
let the time go, man.
Gather intel on the miasma soldiers. Second, eliminate key Exaltus spaces. We had another one to find that fucking bitch, Sarah. Right there, guys. I mean, Sarah plays a big role, but clearly she's not, like, super high up there, so, like, I say we can take her out, you know, this early in the story. I don't see an issue with this. I'm just looking sick of how smug she is, bro.
The unexpected deployment of forces beyond Isolde's plan has put the Exaltists on high alert, like a startled bird ready to flee. We can't risk the Exaltist core members escaping right under our noses. We have to strike quickly and hit their key bases.
Based on the intelligence we have, The target's stronghold in this operation is very likely the
Button's doing
Exaltist's
anything
main
yet.
base.
I'm just gonna.
I'm not usually one to spoil the mood, but from what
If
I've
it
seen of the
requires me to
Exaltists,
win.
they're not that easy to pin down. Which raises the question, can we really trust the intel from the Defense Force?
You really know your way around intelligence and information warfare, Proxy. But it's Isolde's strategy and intel that have been key to the Defense Force's success so far. I understand your concerns, but I've no reason to doubt the reliability of Isolde's intel.
Captain Magus, you sure have a lot of trust in Commander Isolde, don't you?
That's because Captain Magus and Commander Isolde were comrades in
I'll
arms.
take it forever to
They
do
fought
shit
side by
without
side
making it.
years ago.
Technically, fighting side by side isn't exactly accurate. But yes, Isolde and I go way back. She's a comrade, a senior, and my commanding officer. In fact, Obel Squad itself wouldn't exist without Isolde's support and guidance. If I can't trust Isolde, then there might not be anyone left in Obsidian Division I can trust.
I understand. So please believe me, when I'm acting as your proxy, my one and only goal is to lead you all to where you're meant to be.
The Defense Force people are here.
Yeah. Who goes there? Petty thugs, blocking the way to the Creator.
The Creator will not forgive them. Our sacrifice will pave the way for our Master's return.
Pincer attack! I've been on standby for a long time. Rock on!
Maximum firepower!
Call around from the kill soldiers, red, melon, world, Clifton claims of vengeance. From kill soldiers.
Which unit are you in? According to Commander Isolde's orders, aside from Obel Squad, there shouldn't be any other squads assigned to raid this base.
Isolde may be the acting commander for this op, but our squad reports to Major General Lorenz.
So, these idiots are the ones who alerted the Exaltists to our plan.
They even
And
make
it
the
was
soldiers
all
under
under
his
orders from the
sound
Major
control.
General?
Mind your tone. The Major General sent us because he was worried you wouldn't be able to handle this alone. We're here to support the operation.
Support the operation? We were just out there fighting alone as a single squad.
That's right, and we really do appreciate it. Without you taking the brunt of the Exaltists' attention, we couldn't have made it to their headquarters from the flank so smoothly. We have to apologize. We accidentally beat you to it and ended up taking the credit for wiping out the Exaltists' main base.
Credit? That's meaningless. Is this really the attitude of new recruits in the Obsidian Division these days?
Acting all high and mighty. You're just a gun. Do you really think yourself so important? I
That's
may
talking mad
be a
shit for an
rookie,
EPC.
but at least I'm not a washed-up old dog like you.
Oh.
Watch it! The captain has given everything to protect the city. You don't deserve to...
It's okay, Orphe. As long as they really did take out the Exaltists, then they've helped safeguard New Eridu. which makes them our comrades.
Oh, fuck that, right hook him right now.
Even among comrades, there are plenty of annoying ones. If you ask me, we should just take this guy away and cover it up as an accident caused by an Exaltist attack.
Hey, are you threatening me?
Yeah.
Stay focused, soldier. Answer me. Has the Exaltist's base been completely cleared?
Several creatures took advantage of the chaos to escape. We had other orders to carry out, so we didn't have time to pursue them while clearing the base.
Other orders? What could be more important than wiping out the Exaltists?
Bunch of fools. We can't even handle something this simple properly. Obel soldiers, let's move out. Once again, it's up to us to clean up after these fools. Obel, gear up and get ready.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Seed, it'll be A-okay.
Seed, but the Exaltists are fleeing in all directions.
Look out! These second-rate troops sure are surprisingly good at messing things up. Who would ever call this an ambush? We've already failed half of the mission's objective.
Fire! Hopefully we can still find some useful documents and materials.
Maybe working with porcelain mix, but they aren't exactly the same, so they sacrifice everything for profit. That sounds about right. Soldiers didn't die protecting the city. The truth is, the foul ends here without war, of course, but the record of the hard work being moved, missing data can't be retrieved.
Oh?
Clearly resulted from this were spooked by the major generals units acting as surface. So you have no choice but to press on her course. Alright.
I'll take point. Elite targets have appeared.
Just the kind of fight Obel Squad's been waiting for.
Press the advantage. Flash attack!
Maximum firepower!
Affirmative! Not over yet!
Firepower and mercy!
Making fire!
Show no mercy.
Good! Circle them!
Everything is moving along smoothly, Mr. Lucro.
We'll be counting on you again this time.
Major General Lorenz, you're here in the Hollow. In person?
You're the squad his oldest spoke so highly of. Codename Obel, wasn't it? This is quite a surprise. You arrived even faster than I expected. It's just as Colonel Isolde said, you're quite a capable squad.
Given that you're leading this entire operation, I'd expect you to be at the command post. And the person with you is...
You must be Mr. Lucro. We met briefly at the Porcelumex Safety Inspection Reception Banquet.
A reception banquet? For a safety inspection? That makes no sense.
This, gun certainly has a blunt matter of speech.
Gun.
Anyway, we are acquainted from the banquet, aren't we? Also involved with the Obsidian Division, I see. For someone so young, you must have made quite the impact with the military.
Not so, Mr. Lucro. This young lady is the mayor's envoy, specially sent by the kind-hearted Mr. Mayflower to oversee our work.
I'm just doing my duty. Please, the title of envoy is a bit too much. I feel like it's a little too high and mighty.
So you're a distinguished guest from city administration. My apologies. Please excuse the poor welcome.
So, what brings you here, Major General, Mr. Lucro? And these troops who've been acting without Colonel Isolde's orders.
My troops and I have our reasons for being here. You're a veteran, Captain Magus. Even if you don't fully grasp what overstepping means, you should at least know not to ask about classified military matters. Mind your tongue, Captain. After all, besides your sharp tongue, there's not much else you have left.
Major General, shouldn't we be going? Staying too long in areas with high ether activity isn't good for my health.
You're right, Mr. Lucro.
Aside from that clerk I met at the Special Military Affairs desk, these are honestly the two most annoying people I've ever had to listen to. Sorry, Captain Magus. It was wrong of me to speak disrespectfully about a commanding officer.
I'll let it slide this time, Orphe. If I weren't afraid of getting you all tried at a military tribunal, I'd have turned every curse word into high-energy laser blasts right at their faces.
Oh, you should have done it.
This place is not only a key Exaltus stronghold, but also one of their major research facilities. One of Porcelumex's executives previously worked with the Exaltists. Many of their facilities were originally Porcelumex's assets as well. And now under Lucro's lead, Porcelumex has formed ties with the Defense Force. It's clear why they're here.
You're making my head spin. Isn't it just those two plotting how to profit?
Goodness, Commander Lorenz is such a bad person.
Orphe is still caught up in that naive teenage mindset of seeing the world in just good and bad.
Goodness, Orphe. You really are a fool. But I can't say you're wrong this time. They chose to meet in the Hollow, likely to stay under the radar. Either way, Obol's mission continues.
Okay, well, what's
Everyone,
Damien been doing
we
this
keep
entire time?
pursuing the
Let's see
escaping
Damien, though.
Exaltists.
Yes, Captain Magus.
You want to make it? Oh, and this dude. The Defense Force took the bait just as planned, and they're feeling pretty proud of themselves. Perfect. They wasted enough time on meaningless distractions, and that foolish general thinks he's already claimed enough victories. They won't be throwing major forces at us anymore, though the price was nothing more than a few necessary sacrifices they guided for their faith overseer. Besides, the troops you brought back from the underworld were a huge help. Soldiers fight soldiers is a cruel, really. So if that's the right cause, even you and I must be willing to give our lives. If that means we get a kill Sarah soon, I'm down. What is the creator? You have other intentions, but you'll still open the path to the creator, won't you, Great Overseer? I've wandering confusion on this path more than once, but the whispers I heard were true without a doubt. They're all insane. Once I've achieved my goal, I'll open the path to the creator for you. And mine are justified. The faith and oath, so they know about us. And that one's a real handful, not the type to let things go easily. That elite squad of theirs hasn't been a serious thorn on our side. Going back to the corner, you have to. I'm preying on Sarah's downfall so hard. If there's a single Sarah hater in the world, it is me. If there are none, I am dead.
Huh?
A possum squad, right? Hold on. Generals that we were able to reclaim a significant cache of porcelain without incident. Assets Ferox had handed over to the Exaltus, which went back to Porcelain Mix's property. It's quite the haul. Major General and I will go way back. He may not be the most charming guy, but he's someone you can count on. Pro seems classic and evil. I'm just a shrewd, profit-minded trader, and also know there's been some bad blood between you and the Major General. That doesn't stop me from seeing the potential for us to work together in the future. Some of you always brings value to the table, so naturally, I'm pleased you made it back in one piece. Between for documents communication on laptop filters. It's now in custody with the Major General support, which tried down his subordinates with Hollow. It's clean up administrative. Sure. Obscure devices. Your Ferox is leaving the Exaltus and not clean on up scientific breaks. Still, they're made of costly porcelains, they belong to the company. The evacuation might make sense. What's their evacuation? Really, they blew the cube. Okay. More times than anyone approximately. The insight is valuable, but even so, the Obsidian Division can't keep pouring resources into chasing down a minor outlaw. Minor outlaw? What are y'all talking about? For the Obscura, Colonel Zorda is taking over intel and the risk posed by the sacrifices very seriously. He's already preparing to evacuate the system. I guess so.
Everyone! The Exaltus, the threat that plagued Waifei Peninsula, have been wiped out under our thunderous assault. Once again, we've brought justice and victory to the people of New Eridu, like every triumph before!
Okay,
Give it up for yourselves, soldiers! Cheer for victory!
And let's hear it for our brilliant commander, Major General Lorenz!
Oh, he's doing tricks on it. It looks blazing.
I hate to be that girl, but isn't it a bit early to celebrate?
That commander sure seems to be soaking up the cheers.
A typical big shot, huh?
You're right to be concerned, Proxy. There are still Exaltist stragglers roaming inside and outside the Hollow, and the Obscura in the city haven't been fully inspected yet.
As far as I know, the key Exaltist leaders are still on the loose. They've managed to slip away after every encounter so far. The Exaltists will still be a threat until they're taken out. Even though Mevarok was severely injured by Ishu and Shifu, and the Exaltists suffered heavy losses, there's still no sign of them backing down. Miasma activity is still spreading. Key people like Sarah still hold major influence.
Ishwan, High Preceptor of Yunquay Summit? I've heard the name before.
How come I don't see Colonel Isolde anywhere? As the operations leader, shouldn't she be here to celebrate?
Isolde has been unwell recently, and went back to the city to rest. She's also been absent from meetings over the past few days.
Maybe the commander's like Proxy and isn't fond of these kinds of gatherings. She might have just found an excuse to slip away.
You might be right. That does sound like her. In any case, we've dealt a heavy blow to the Exaltists. And after fighting on the verge of life and death, the soldiers really needed a victory to boost their morale.
That doesn't sound like something our strict Captain Magus would say.
Think of it as me trying to lift everyone's spirits. As soldiers, it is our duty to obey orders. So even when we have doubts, we can't launch investigations on our own.
If you take action without orders, you'll be standing trial at a military tribunal. I might not mind, but I'm sure Seed Senior would stop us.
I don't want anyone ending up in front of a military tribunal either.
Right. Since it is a military order, the Major's restriction on you can't be lifted until the operation is officially concluded. Sorry about that, Proxy.
I understand. Obel Squad and all the other soldiers have already given so much to protect New Eridu. Everyone should enjoy this hard-earned victory.
Thank you, Proxy.
But if Spathan had no right to stop moving forward. From Tops. Oh, it's Damien. I'll say, watch it be like, Sam. I was wondering when Damien was going to show up.
Actually, I've already heard about Lucro personally entering the Hollow and the Major General's movements. Besides relocating Porcelumex and the Exaltist stock of Porcelume, they're rounding up trusted members who served under Ferox, including my poor colleagues who fled into the Hollow's labs, fearing a purge. The dust hasn't even settled, yet they're already discarding what they no longer need, proving that the only thing crueler than one ruthless boss is another. I have no place in Tops any longer, and the Defense Force won't seek justice for a stray like me.
Even though you played a major role in taking down Ferox, your new boss won't tolerate you for long, will he?
Exactly. I can't stand stray dogs like you always sniffing out scraps to survive. Like I ever had a choice. I'm just trying to stay alive. Honestly, I was already planning to turn to you and Yunque Summit for help. Regardless of our differences, you are among the few in Waifei Peninsula who have the power, care about justice, and are willing to hear me out. A stray like me is used to bowing and begging.
Unfortunately, no matter how much power we might have, we're just as constrained as you are now. I can't contact anyone at Yunque Summit for assistance either. But if it's just to keep you safe...
It's all right. Just when I was at my wit's end, Miss Savior appeared.
Oh. Hiya! I'm the savior he was talking about. It's funny, most company employees usually see me as a disaster. Who would have thought I'd ever be called a savior?
Allow me to introduce you. This is Miss Zhao from Tops, affiliated with the Krampus Compliance Authority.
Nice to meet you, Miss Zhao. The Krampus Compliance Authority. Is that the name of another company within Tops? It doesn't sound as familiar to me as the other big companies.
That's alright. Most people haven't heard of it. Krampus isn't actually a company. Our role is to inspect, decide on, and enforce regulations. Brutal competition is an inherent flaw of the market system. For the members at the round table, it doesn't matter if a company's executives are tearing each other apart. However, the condition is that all actions by the company and its management must comply with the core rules and interests of the Alliance. The business game doesn't always let us play by the rules. That's the round table's mercy. But when those rule breakers go too far, the strict mother reaches out with her black branch. This time, Porcelumix has clearly stepped out of line.
I think I get why the corporations might see members of Krampus as a disaster. Even so, having regulators like you is probably a key reason TOPS has managed to maintain its strong position in the city.
So, it's not hard for you to understand why I see Miss Zhao as my savior, right?
We'll only know whether I'm your savior or your disaster once all the investigations are complete.
Better than letting someone like Lucro treat you like a fish on a chopping board, right?
Although he isn't really a friend, I do sort of get Damien's style.
I mean,
He's determined to survive this brutal game, but he's also someone who never crosses the line.
Huh. You've got sharp and beautiful eyes. I hope you'll never become the enemy of Krampus. And that when those eyes look at me again, they won't be filled with hostility, Miss Bell.
Squad members will invite you to our special nighttime operation.
Soldier Orphe!
Soldier Orphe!
You two again? Now you have the proxy as an accomplice too?
You've got it all wrong, Orphe. I had no idea those two were planning to scare you.
Captain Magus is asleep. Don't wake her up. We should let her rest.
Is it time for the captain's self-diagnostics?
Is Orphe more worried about waking the captain, or about the captain catching you secretly enjoying some prohibited items?
Excuse me. First of all, my concern for the captain is absolutely genuine. Second, the field manual doesn't list lemon-flavored chips under prohibited foods during deployment. I have every right to protest Captain Magus's executive decision to declare all snacks as prohibited.
Oh. Then why doesn't Orphe protest when the captain's actually awake?
I'm sure Orphe has her own reasons.
Anyway, if Orphe doesn't want us to tell the captain...
How about sharing some of those lemon chips with us?
Seed and Trigger are robbing me again!
Isn't this just a regular part of our night ops briefing?
The law doesn't punish the majority, Orphe.
Then, the proxy should also share the responsibility.
A special mission to get rid of lemon-flavored chips? Count me in!
Proxy, there's something I need to talk to you about. It's about the captain.
Let me guess. It's something that you can only say when Captain Magus is asleep?
That's right. Proxy, I want to apologize on behalf of the captain for her bad attitude toward you during the mission. But there's a reason why the captain acted that way.
I trust that you know the captain, Orphe. Otherwise, why would you trust her so much? Come to think of it, you and Magus make a pretty unique team. A soldier paired with an intelligent weapon construct.
An intelligent construct? No, the captain is more than that. Can I trust you, Proxy?
Like I said, just like you trust Captain Magus.
I'm just a gunner. A soldier, here to support Captain Magus. Orphe, you're being too hard on yourself again. You're special. You're one of a kind. That's how they would comfort me, if Captain Magus and the others were here. But no. I know that I'm not someone special. From the moment I was born, being a gunner has been my sole purpose and mission. In the disaster 11 years ago, New Eridu lost so much. It lost so many of its soldiers. The Defense Force's last remaining gemstone, Obsidian Division, also suffered heavy losses. At the time, the military had launched various research projects. Enhanced soldiers, cybernetic soldiers even. Cloned soldiers. It sounds brutal, doesn't it? But if it weren't for these cruel projects, Obsidian Division might never have lasted this long. I was also born at that time, cloned from a legendary soldier, and designed to aid that legendary soldier as an assistant. That legendary soldier's military code name was Magus.
Oh, so she's a clone of Magus.
The soldier's original body has long been destroyed. All that remains now is a backup of her consciousness, or what you could call her soul, stored within the weapon. Even in death, she's still wielded as a weapon by the Defense Force. Though Captain Magus always says it's what she wanted, is it really a blessing or a curse? All things considered, I'm quite lucky. Selfish, even. I stole her body, her name. You could even say I stole her life. But Captain Magus has never cared about that. She'd just say to me, "Orphe, my life was far too boring. You should live your own life." I know the looks in my comrades' eyes often carry sympathy or pity, mockery, or even disgust. Still, I can't help but feel that I'm lucky. I met Captain Magus, I met Obel Squad, and even crossed paths with someone as strong and interesting as you, Proxy. I know there's nothing special about the way I was born, but you all keep telling me, "Orphe, you're being too hard on yourself again. You're special. You're one of a kind." Yet, the cold glass tanks, the tasteless nutrient fluids, those eyes filled with sympathy, pity, mockery, or disgust, they all proved one thing. I'm nothing special. They all told me I'm just a pathetic, tragic person. But you all keep telling me over and over again, "You're one of a kind, Orphe." I can leave those glass tanks in the past. I just don't want to let your expectations down. Rather than those cold, lifeless glass tanks, I want the warmth of Captain Magus. I'd rather have my noisy Obel Squad and you, the cool Proxy. Our pasts, whether it's mine or Captain Magus's, are not what define us. Although Captain Magus often jokingly calls you the villain, that's all just talk. Our pasts are not what define us. Instead, it's up to us to determine our destinations. As a Proxy, you'll lead us to the right place. I believe in you, Proxy.
I was not expecting Orphe to have that type of backstory, man.
Barry, have you finished calculating the exact coordinates of the blind spot in Lemnian Hollow's most active area?
Affirmative. HDD data sync complete. Transmitting coordinate data to EOS's Carrot module now.
Oh, Belle, finally. The exact coordinates are now locked in. The next step is to move out with Obel Squad and take them out in one strike.
Negative. Lorenz's forces have currently halted all further operations, so Obel Squad is unauthorized to act without orders. Could you send a message to Ishun Shifu? Actually, scratch that. Better send it to Senior Fufu instead. Shifu never replies to messages. Just say, Junior Bell needs your help. It's urgent. Please ask Ishun Shifu to come to the rescue. P.S. Don't let the defense force find out.
Poor Junior Bell is suffering cruel mistreatment at the hands of the defense force. It's urgent. Come rescue her immediately. P.S. Keep a low profile and avoid any clashes with the defense force.
I love it.
Aren't you over-exaggerating a bit?
Not at all.
This concerns the safety of Wi-Fi Peninsula. A little exaggeration won't hurt, right?
All we can do now is pray that Yunque Summit sends help soon. Who knows what kind of mess the Exaltists might be stirring up in the Hollow, while Lorenz is basking in the limelight. There's no time to waste. I'm logging off now. I think I just had a dream. Am I dreaming? Or is this really Swabian Temple?
My disciple. Fufu told me poor Junior Bell is suffering cruel mistreatment at the hands of the defense force. It's urgent. And that I need to stay low and avoid any clashes with them.
Word for word! The message came straight from Junior Bell's brother!
By the way, I'm here too.
Someone's messing with our junior out there. That's the last straw. Shifu, it's time we step in and get it.
What do you mean by step in? Junior Bell just looks a little dazed, that's all. I don't see any signs of cruel mistreatment.
Did Ishun Shifu use a technique to bring me to Swabian Temple?
Seems you're finally catching on now.
Your safety, of course, is our highest priority. But given how you contacted us in such a rush, I assume you've run into some trouble with the military?
Come on, Junior Bell! What happened out there that made you call Shifu for help? Don't worry, you can tell us. We're all here for you.
That's right. All your seniors are here.
Cunning as always. Certainly sounds like the Exaltists.
If the defense force can't deal with those scoundrels, then we will. When do we set out, Shifu?
No need to be hasty. Let Junior Bell get some proper rest first.
Something bad. Bro, why you gotta say that? Why you gotta say sketchy shit, bro?
Hand over the proxy!
Oh.
I was wondering who would break into Swabian Temple in the middle of the night. Turns out it's soldiers from the Defense Force. Please be aware that although Phylum Heights is under military control, soldiers have no right to enter private residences without permission. And my temple isn't exactly a place where anyone can just come and go as they please.
What's all this rambling?
I think what this lady means, Captain, is that you barged into someone's home in the middle of the night and caused a big ruckus. And now she's ready to give you a beating.
Give me a beating?
Alright, Maggie, you're not Void Hunter level
Seed
12.
Senior said that if this lady is going to beat you up, you probably won't be able to stop her.
Maybe right.
Even with all the Obsidian troops of Wi-Fi Peninsula's support, you probably still couldn't stop me.
High Preceptor Ishwan, this unannounced visit is not meant as a provocation. The person behind you, Faithin, is currently under our protection.
Under your protection? You mean the mayor's envoy whose freedom is now being restricted?
The temporary restriction on the proxy's movement is both to protect military secrets and to ensure the proxy's safety.
No matter how you look at it, my disciple is safest under my protection.
Listen, you two. There's something more urgent to deal with than my safety.
Proxy, are you okay?
Oh, so the proxy wasn't kidnapped by Yunquay Summit.
Apologies. This is my mistake. I thought it was the city authorities who took the proxy away, trying to extract military information.
I've never cared about military secrets, only about the safety of my disciples and the well-being of New Eridu.
Well then, Proxy, if you went so far as to defy military orders to contact Yunquay Summit, I trust you must have had a good reason. You mean you're absolutely certain that the Exaltus still have a real stronghold hidden somewhere in the Hollow?
I can't say I'm completely certain. Not until I enter the Hollow myself and reach those coordinates. But as Guardians of New Eridu, shouldn't Yunquay Summit and the Defense Force investigate, even if there's only the slightest chance of danger?
Belle, I just received an alert from Fairy.
According to real-time Hollow monitoring data, ether activity is rising across the entire Lemnian Hollow. Warning. Ether activity across Lemnian Hollow is approaching record-high levels. Warning. At the current rate of Hollow expansion, there is a 17.2% chance that Lemnian Hollow will breach the Zenless limit within 1,026 hours.
What's that voice assistant rambling about this time?
Basically, she's saying that if left unchecked, the Hollow might just go boom.
The Exaltists in charge of miasma research mentioned experiments on large-scale miasma activation. I suspect they're preparing for what they call the final sacrifice. Based on the intelligence and mission results we've seen, the Exaltists control most of the miasma-rich areas in Lemnian Hollow. They've also mastered the technology to manipulate the unique ether. The current rise in ether activity throughout the Hollow is probably connected to the Exaltists' operations.
If your theory is true, then this currently undiscovered Exaltus base will likely become the central hub for their final sacrifice.
Exactly. But if we can take out their hidden base, the sacrifice ritual won't happen, and the Hollow's rising activity will be back under control.
How do you manage to sigh with a mechanical throat like that?
Although I tried to ignore some of the seemingly fabricated technical terms, you still managed to lose me. So essentially, we head in, confirm whether any Exaltist rats are still stirring up trouble, and if they are, we wipe them out. That should eliminate the threat, right?
Wow, Captain Magus. You actually understood everything this time. Amazing.
Then let's move out. Obel Squad will personally eliminate the looming shadow that threatens Wi-Fi Peninsula.
But Captain Magus, weren't you just saying an hour ago that military orders must never be disobeyed?
Disobeying orders? Hardly. We were chasing after Phaethon, who fled all the way into the Hollow with classified military intel.
Captain Magus, your enthusiasm is truly moving. But you could have just left it to Yunquay Summit.
It's our duty as the Defense Force to wipe out the Exaltists. If our superior officers have failed in that duty, then I'll take responsibility myself. Besides, the Obscura still haven't been fully examined. If a sacrifice really did emerge from the boxes, then Defense Force soldiers, and even civilians, would pay dearly.
I understand. My disciples and I will remain on standby at Phylum Heights and fulfill our duty to protect this place.
In that case, the attack plan and the operation start time need to be decided ASAP.
Deploying all of Obal's squad would draw too much attention. We'll need to wait for the right moment. Let's regroup and launch the operation first thing tomorrow morning. All members of the Obal squad, return to base and get some rest.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Tomorrow's probably going to be a long day.
Yeah, something bad's definitely about to happen. Somebody's dying. Somebody is most definitely going to die. And I unfortunately think it might be Isolde. Oh, yep, she's back. Yeah, I have a bad feeling Isolde's might not live through this. So, proxy members of the squad. Present. Begin the operation briefing, Colonel. Okay.
Experimental ether units called Obscura were placed in large numbers within the Hollow and around Waifei Peninsula by Porcelumex and the Exaltists. Obal Squad was the first to discover that they could hold and even generate a sacrifice. Later operations by other squads also confirmed this. That's about all we've got on the Obscura for now, and there are still many unchecked ones hidden in Waifei. According to our investigations, none carrying sacrifices have been found outside the Hollow.
But we can't gamble with people's lives with some big unknown. Right, Colonel Isolde?
You're right, Orphe. Which is why we're launching the Hollow evacuation plan, starting with relocating the residents of Phylum Heights. We're moving them into the city, at least until every Obscura in the area has been inspected. The evac op will be handled by troops under the Major General. As for Obal Squad, you'll be on standby as a mobile unit, ready to jump in the moment anything goes sideways.
On standby as a mobile squad, huh? In other words, we get to move however we want for now, correct?
It's on standby at all times, not do whatever you like. Is that clear, Captain Magus?
Crystal clear, Colonel. I assure you, we will not act on our own or do anything reckless.
Totally.
I've got the captain covered. Obal Squad won't be running wild on my watch.
Why do I get the feeling something's going on between you all? Anyway, just behave. Things are bound to get messy during the evacuation, so make sure the proxy stays safe, Magus.
Of course. The proxy's a VIP under our protection. Aren't you, Proxy?
Speaking of VIPs, Commander Lorenz, Mr. Lucro, and the rest of the Porcelumex higher-ups will be evacuating alongside the residents.
The big shots can't wait to run for their lives, huh?
The threat of hidden sacrifices is no joke. We can't blame the executives for saving their own hides. All right, then. I'll go get the executives sorted for VIP evac. Obal Squad is dismissed for now.
Isolde.
Something on your mind, Captain Magus?
I was just wondering, Colonel. If I ever disobeyed your orders, would you be able to forgive me?
You do know there's a time and place for sarcasm in front of your squad. right, Captain Magus? But if that day ever comes, I trust that you'd have your reasons.
I know the captain always has her reasons, Colonel Isolde.
Don't tell me you're actually itching to go rogue with your captain, Orphe.
Don't worry, I'll keep her in line.
Huh? Me?
Either way, we've got each other's backs. That won't change, right?
Damn right.
Good to hear. That makes me feel a little better, Captain.
Proxy! Proxy! Why are you sneaking over and whispering like this? It totally looks like you're trying to rope me into some secret plan.
The captain said that you should sneak over and meet us over there in a bit. It'd be way too obvious if we all moved together.
Isn't the captain always, like, right behind you? Why
For
bother
real.
sending you to pass on a message?
Well, because the captain's voice is way too loud. She couldn't whisper for her life.
Text. I have to probably get back to the shower. Let's go. I want to get that bitch Sarah so badly.
Tell the workers to pick up the pace. That porcelain's worth more than their lives.
Don't let them hear you. I don't want to see complaint letters in the employee yearbook.
Complaint letters? You actually read those, boss?
Training reliable subordinates matters more than you'd think. We don't want to end up in the same mess we did back then. We trusted the Defense Force to protect company assets, but they were useless. And that cost us a fortune.
Sorry, excuse me. Please, could you let my child move up in line?
Yeah, let the kid through! Cut it out! The evacuation order's been planned long in advance. You're only getting out of here because the company paid for it. Don't push it!
Damn.
Watch your mouth. Protecting the company's image is also part of what you're paid for. Got it?
Please, can you let my child go first?
Sorry. I'm afraid I'm not in a position to help anyone either.
Today, Wi-Fi Peninsula has opened its door to us. Just like every other door in this city.
Just a photo for the internal PR material, sir. Much appreciated.
Bro. The dick
This moment right now, and back then, it's all starting to look the same. To those sitting at the top. Our lives are nothing but silver spoons they use to scoop up and savor their triumph. Civilians, soldiers, doesn't matter. We're all merely specks of dust beneath the feet of giants clashing above us. This isn't the end, Orpheus.
This is the Exaltist base we cleared out earlier. The proxy was there too.
Weren't we looking for a hidden base? Why are we back here again?
According to Fairy's calculations, the fissure that leads directly to the blind spot just so happens to be located in this area. I guess you could say we let the Exaltists slip right under our noses.
If it weren't for Lorenz and Lucro's interference, we might have uncovered signs of a base much earlier.
The fissure is close by, but Fairy's calculations could only narrow it down this far. We'll need you all to head into the hollow to confirm the exact location.
Commencing operation. Objective, locate the nearby fissure.
Yes, Captain Magus.
The first diffraction signal source has been confirmed.
Now we just need to find the second signal source, and we can pinpoint the exact coordinates.
Proxy. You're not making up some technical jargon to fool me, are you? Did you already have a map of the fissure location prepared in your backpack?
Hey, don't question my professional skills as a proxy, alright? Still, these data errors feel a little too organized to be natural.
Analyzing device's operating protocol.
The purpose of these devices seems to be to guide and concentrate the miasma.
How did you figure that out, Proxy?
It's all thanks to their engineers. They left super clear comments in the code. The final sacrifice. Large-scale miasma activation experiment. The Exaltists need to gather a massive amount of miasma. These devices must be important for that. The Exaltist outposts full of miasma might be the result of these devices as well.
Communication structure analysis complete. Hub device location locked. Uploading to HDD now.
Got it. These are the coordinates of the blind spot.
I don't know why it took them so long, but I'm glad they finally made it so dialogue doesn't take forever between lines to actually speak. Or, like, to play.
Pinpointing fissure coordinates.
Hey, you soldiers over there!
Oh.
Well, well, look who it is. Isn't this the same guy we bumped into last time?
Obel Squad. What are you doing here?
Please let us be
Yeah, that familiar, annoying voice. It's definitely him.
I want to ask you the same question. What are you doing here?
We're here under Major General Lorenz's orders, of course.
All right, all right. We all know you're his right-hand man. Haven't you given me that line already?
I have no obligation to explain myself to you. But, to avoid unnecessary conflict between so-called allies, This facility holds a stockpile of porcelain belonging to Porcelumex. We've been assigned to constant guard duty here to prevent any of the returning exaltists from stealing the city's strategic resources.
Wasn't it Porcelumex who originally handed these strategic city resources over to the exaltists? You sure are going out of your way to clean up the mess they made.
I'm not in the mood to bicker with you. Now, it's your turn to answer, Captain Magus. Why are you here? I don't recall receiving any orders about reinforcements or rotation.
As I'm sure you're aware, I'm the restricted operative designated by Commander Lorenz. I fled into the Hollow carrying sensitive military info. Mobile Squad is just here to capture me.
Proxy?
Oh. This envoy really is good at causing trouble, huh? Don't you think, Captain Magus?
No. We've received new intelligence indicating that the Exaltists likely still have a key base in the Hollow. Obel Squad's mission is to clear any threats to civilians here. You're a soldier too, so you should understand a soldier's duty.
A soldier's first and foremost duty is to follow orders.
To follow orders. And doing that is what keeps everyone safe.
You're leading your squad without authorization. This is a clear violation of military command, Captain Magus!
Forget the orders. I did inform Obel just to dance to someone else's tune. If disobeying orders is what it takes to protect this city, then so be it. I'll face a court-martial.
I've got a recording device, you know. Every word you say will be used as evidence in court.
And I've got heavy firepower. If you don't step aside, every word you say might just become your last.
The intel came from me, and this operation is under my lead. If the Defense Forces commanders have a problem with that, they can take it up with me directly.
Threatening your comrades only adds to your offenses, Captain Magus. I'm not obligated to stop you from engaging in conflict. Go if you must. I hope to see you all alive in the military courts.
Finally, that annoying guy's gone.
Onward to saving the world!
Now Obel Squad really is in big trouble. Captain Magus, was it really necessary to go that far?
Don't worry, little Proxy. When the time comes, I'll say the envoy was coerced by our troops and forced to lead the way into the Hollow.
That's not what I'm worried about. It's you and everyone from Obel.
I will take full responsibility for disobeying orders. And I'll go to Isolde to plead my case.
No. Captain Magus, if you get arrested, I'll have to face the battlefield all alone.
So can Magus be
Will
detached
you say
from
something that shows you care about me, Orphe?
Belle, we have an urgent communication request from the Defense Force.
An urgent call from the Defense Force?
It's Isolde.
Well, actually,
Yep.
Colonel Isolde contacted Ishin Sufu, who then got in touch with me. They want to use the HDD's communication channel to deliver a message to you. I only called it an urgent communication because I wanted to sound more professional in front of the Defense Force.
Good afternoon, team. I had heard about Phaethon's abilities before, but experiencing a device that can communicate inside the Hollow firsthand still feels incredible.
Colonel, Isolde, let me explain.
Acting without orders, disobeying military command, and hoping to come to me for leniency? Captain Magus, you've been in the military long enough to know. Your behavior is getting more and more unruly.
Captain Magus's cooling system is about to overheat!
You mean you heard all that? Proxy, your HDD's privacy protection is severely lacking.
Anyway, I'm fully aware of the situation. You did the right thing, Captain Magus. All those years ago, we followed our orders, and our comrades died. And now, we can no longer stand by and watch Waifei Peninsula fall into danger for the sake of following orders.
All those years ago?
Isolde, why bring up the past all of a sudden?
think it's time I told you a few things now, Magus. Everyone here is either a comrade you can entrust your life to, or a brave soul willing to lay down their life for the safety of New Eridu. Which is why what I'm about to tell all of you is so important.
Or drop.
It's a story of betrayal. A grave crime born of selfish ambition that put our city and its people in danger.
Oh, your inspection has finally uncovered something.
Captain Magus and the Colonel's comrades all died during the fall of the old capital due to a lapse in commands from higher up. Is that what you want to tell us about?
That's right. At that time, the commander ordered Agamemnon's squad to hold their ground at all costs, and to defend the railway line evacuating civilians. And that's what our comrades did. They fought to the very end, till the last drop of their blood was shed. What we were guarding was not a railway for evacuating civilians. It was actually a freight line for transporting corporate assets. Every minute the team was able to hold out meant another container of porcelain that was transported back to a Topps warehouse outside the Hollow. Of course, that company paid the commander a hefty reward for that. Every digit on that check was stained with the blood of our teammates, Magus.
Captain Magus?
Isolde. Who was the corrupt commander who accepted the bribe? And where is the company that paid it? Answer me.
Captain Magus, your body is becoming unstable.
Answer me, Isolde!
I don't have enough evidence to accuse them yet. Stay calm, Magus.
Stay calm? Stay calm? How do you expect me to stay calm?
Captain Magus, if you can't keep yourself together...
My fury bursts just as fiercely as yours, Magus!
I was created to unleash this fury, Isolde!
Captain Magus, for the safety of the squad, I'm authorized to activate sleep mode.
You would dare to stop me, Orphe?
I don't have the right to ignore your anger, but the people here are important too. And what we need to accomplish now matters just as much.
Easy for you to say. What do you know of my anger, Phaethon?
We all lost so much. During the disaster, everyone here, Colonel Isolde, Shifu, Senior Fufu, and all the civilians in Waifei Peninsula who were displaced by the fall of the old capital. So many people, just like you, lost everything. Natural disasters, man-made disasters. Haven't we lost enough already in New Eridu? But we didn't let anger, sorrow, or regret pull us down. Thanks to our courage, we've achieved everything we have now. Your Obel squad, Orphe, Trigger, Seed, and Soldier 11. Your story with them. Sure, the past does matter, but they do too.
Captain Magus.
How am I a part of this?
Thank you, Proxy. Isolde, I won't let this go. As you said, I'll wait for the right time to act.
Yes, let's leave it for later. What's most important now is for you all to carry on with your current mission. I'm telling you this now because you were right about one thing. Merely following orders doesn't make you a good soldier. Keep moving forward, everyone. I'll take the heat from command.
Time's ticking, and the Hollow is changing rapidly. If we wait any longer, the fissure might disappear entirely.
Understood, Proxy. Obel Squad, we're moving out!
Yes, Captain.
You have actually been quite lucky all these years. Far luckier than I have, Magus.
It's not often I find myself thinking, maybe I'd be better off without comrades like them.
I have to agree with you, Orphe. But our top priority now is to hit the Exaltist's main base. No time to slow down.
Before I continue, though, I need to go to the bathroom.
Faithful servants. Let's drive out all the blasphemous unbelievers who desecrate our noble cause.
So let me get her ass. Oh my god.
There sure are a lot of Exaltist rats hiding in here.
The Proxy's intel has been a huge help.
They keep saying something about final sacrifice. We have to stop them.
What? Oops, I can't really control my strength.
Keep moving forward and take them all down.
It's been a while, Phaethon.
Oh, this bitch.
Sarah, how many of the Exaltist's crimes have you been quietly orchestrating from the shadows?
Crimes? Ah, you mean those reasonable and necessary sacrifices? As a loyal servant of the Creator, my answer is, of course. Every single one. I have to say, among the masses of ignorant and arrogant unbelievers, you stand out as particularly detestable, Phaethon.
Captain Magus, that woman is making personal attacks on the proxy!
I might not be good at personal attacks, but I'm an expert at suppressive fire. Prepare to die!
Fucking get her ass.
Prepare to meet your end!
You stubborn fools. Struggle all you want. The Overseer has already reached the gate of the final domain. It's just one more gentle push.
Neverhawk. Gotta admit, that one's hard to kill.
Death is a cruel fate, but the Creator does show mercy to the most faithful servants at times.
No matter what tricks or lies you try to use, we won't let anyone threaten New Eridu.
Threaten New Eridu? Young unbeliever. The parasites devouring the city aren't here. The real poison has always been lurking in the very blood of the city. Which actually makes you and me allies, not enemies.
Don't you dare compare my proxy to you!
But I don't think we'll have the opportunity to work together. The end is drawing near. The Overseer's ritual must not be interrupted. Faithful servants, the Creator will remember your names. The arduous journey to the Creator is always filled with sacrifice. The path back to the Master is always paved with blood and heart. Life and death, existence and annihilation, brilliance and decay, bliss and suffering, all shall return to the Creator.
Give him a full salvo, Seed Senior!
Lock on!
Damn, that's terrible timing.
Your tactical strategy! Torture! Be careful, Captain! Oops, I can't really control my strength.
I'll pierce right through.
One shot, one kill.
Time to end this.
Crushing the enemy seems easy peasy now. We see some chip on
Target, right?
Let's go take a look.
Line up. No pushing.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
May the Creator refine us. Sanctuaries chosen. Favored by the Creator.
Monsters have swarmed the entirety of Phylum Heights. Be sure to stay vigilant.
Bell, we have an emergency. Exaltus priests and sacrifices are attacking Whitebay Peninsula. They're pouring out of the Obscura, and there's a lot of them.
Our attack on the base in the Hollow led to chaos in the city outside. Are they using the attack as a cover to escape?
The city is under attack? Do we keep pursuing or fall back to assist?
Don't worry, the goat's got it.
A rather obvious and sloppy scheme. Our comrades from Obsidian Division are stationed in the city, along with the mystics of Yunquay Summit. The city should be in good hands for the time being.
Shirsufu and the other disciples are helping suppress the sacrifices in the main district. But there's a gap in the defenses on the mountain road above Phylum Heights.
The mountain road? But according to the distribution map we received, there shouldn't be any Obscura in that area.
Which is why we didn't deploy heavy defenses near the mountain road.
Oh no, there are many residential areas near there.
Got it. Calculating a route from the Hollow back to Whitebay Peninsula for evacuation. Almost done.
We're counting on you, Proxy.
Of course, Sarah gets away again. I can't wait to get her, dude.
Thanks to the support from Yunquay Summit, the sacrifices in the main district have been suppressed, and the civilians in the city are safe.
Our mission is to eliminate the sacrifices and exaltists around the mountain road area, while protecting 2 VIP targets.
Which are the annoying Porcelumix executive Lucro, and the even more annoying Obsidian Division Major General Lorenz.
Bad news? We've lost contact with Mr. Lucro. Good news, the Major General is en route to the evacuation point below the mountain road.
Hard to say which is the good news and which is the bad. Like them or not, the mission still has to be completed. There are plenty of homes around the mountain road area, so there's no time to waste. Prioritize eliminating the sacrifices emerging from...
There's an ambush in the tunnel!
What an ugly bunch!
The people on the ground seem to be members of Porcelumix.
Those monsters. Ethereals.
Calm down, ma'am.
No. They weren't ethereals.
We're from Obsidian Division. You're safe now.
They're all dead.
Remain calm. You're not in danger anymore.
Those deadly ghosts got them.
This woman's experiencing shock. Her companions were likely killed in the recent attack.
Judging by her outfit, she's from Porcelumix. And I remember seeing her at the banquet. Her companions were most likely Porcelumix executives.
Though I really can't stand those people. They didn't deserve this.
Magus, aren't you curious? Who exactly was responsible for killing our comrades all those years ago? The blood debt partly falls on Porcelumex for offering the bribe, and partly on the commander who accepted it. Well, Porcelumex's share of that debt was just paid in blood.
Isolde, what are you saying?
That's right. The mastermind behind bribing the military commander back then was none other than Porcelumex's Lucro. Of course, the ones who benefited from it weren't innocent either. Going down with him was only fitting.
Oh, don't tell me Isolde's in.
Even if they weren't innocent, they should have at least had a trial.
Forget it, Proxy! Your sense of righteousness is admirable. But I also believe you've been through something like this yourself. Unjust accusations, hopeless justice, endless struggle. The Defense Force, public security, the HIA, and TOPS. You're standing against giants. How much injustice have you endured, and how much justice have you achieved?
Oh god, she's crashing out.
Isolde, you've always told me that justice will come.
Correct. Justice will come, but it will be through my hands and your gun.
Oh god, she's
We
crashing
no longer
out.
need to rely on the sympathy of others, nor wait for mercy from those in power.
Why are you doing this, Colonel? Why, of all times, reveal this to Magus now?
She was
Your
on it.
goal isn't just to let her know the truth.
Magus, don't you want to know the name of that commander from back then? The one who sent us into the jaws of battle just to secure that huge check from Porcelumex? The one who deliberately withheld support from our unit to cover up the bribery?
It was Lorenz.
Yes, Colonel Lorenz, 11 years ago. The very same Lorenz who has now risen to Major General 11 years ago. He colluded with Lucro. And now, 11 years later...
Lorenz. The lives lost. My years of suffering. This ridiculous body of mine. Is it all because of him?
Lucro is already dead. And Lorenz stands right before you at the end of this road. I've already made my choice. Now it's time to make yours, Magus.
Come on, Isolde was cool. Why do you have to make her
Only
crash
ones
out?
walking
What the
this
fuck,
road.
dude?
Don't let me down.
Bro, I liked Isolde. Y'all gonna make her fucking insane and crash out?
Isolde. Isolde.
Colonel Isolde. Commander Lorenz. How could this be?
The only way we can know is by finding Lorenz and getting answers from him directly.
Magus, this is the moment when you need to keep your cool. Isolde hasn't given us any evidence to back up her accusations.
Evidence? Don't tell me you want to start preaching about procedures and justice, Proxy. If there were any justice in this world, my teammates wouldn't have sacrificed themselves 11 years ago.
Seriously, think about the timing. Why is she dropping all this drama now? She's trying to steer you somewhere.
She wants me to join in her revenge plan. Is there something wrong with that? She was right about one thing. I'm the only one walking this road with her.
With all due respect, Captain, that was a real kick in the gut, you know? Remember when we first joined the squad? We signed up because we felt the same pain. We carried the same scars. We were here for justice. Maybe even a little glory. For the ones we lost. The ones we loved. And now you're saying that we're not your companions? That you're all she has?
Seed would like to teach that meanie a lesson. But I can't shake the feeling that something really bad might follow. If Seed Sr. were here, I think he'd be all gruffy and say, "Nope, not happening, Captain." And "Nope, not you either, Seed." Oh well, I was Dad's never good at comforting speeches anyway. If you made up your mind, Captain, I'll follow your lead, no matter what.
You think you're helping, saying all these useless things, but you don't understand.
Captain!
You don't understand what I'm going through either. Huh, Orphe?
Open your eyes, Magus! You and Isolde walking the same path? Come on! Without me, you wouldn't even be able to walk! If anything, you and I are the real companions here! And the others, the squad, Proxy, we've been in this together from the start! We've all lost people we love. But you were the one who brought us back, who pulled us out of that whole mess of grief and revenge! And now you want us to just stand here and do nothing? All so you can feel that we understand you? Sorry, Captain. I didn't mean to snap like that.
Nah, talk your shit, Worky.
We're still on a mission here. Whatever personal stuff we're dealing with, it doesn't outweigh the lives of all those citizens depending on us. You with me, Captain Magus?
I agree. Let's move out. We'll clear out the ethereals as we go. Mobile squad, gear up and get ready.
There is an unopened Obscura nearby.
The monsters are crawling out of those devices!
Eliminate the nearby Obscura to cut off the source of the threat.
Oh, hold up. I might be an idiot. There we go. Oh, there we go.
The Obscura has been confirmed to be deactivated.
The locations of these Obscura don't appear to be included in the Colonel's intel.
There might be gaps in the intel. Roxy, can you help search for nearby Obscura? Sacrifice is incoming. Stay alert. Monsters that can operate outside the hollow. Truly terrifying weapons.
They enter the city.
Let that happen.
Major General Lorenz retreated in this direction.
Oh.
Oh? Here.
Not those.
Recalibrating.
Oops, I can't really control my strength. Using fire.
I'll pierce right
Give him a full salvo, Seed Senior! Seed Senior!
I'll pierce right through.
got stranded when the sacrifices suddenly appeared on the mountain road.
You're not hurt, are you, Dante? What are you doing all the way out here? Is your mom okay?
Belle, you're here too! I was just playing on the mountain path with Mello and Ayu, like we always do. It was hide and seek, and I hid inside that empty grocery store by the road. But then, monsters started crawling out of those boxes. The ones that make the sighing noises. There were monsters inside. Mello and Ayu ran down the mountain path back to Silum Bay, but I got stuck here.
It's all right, Dante. The defense force is here. You're safe now.
You know this little one, Proxy?
His name is Dante from Silum Bay. His uncle used to be a defense force soldier, just like you all.
He used to be?
Just like your old comrades. Dante's uncle also died in the fall of the old capital 11 years ago.
Oh. Zoe's family have one of our old comrades, huh?
Old comrade? Is this gun lady one of my uncle's friends too?
That's right, kid. Your uncle and I, we fought side by side.
Whoa, you must be a super strong soldier. My uncle was really strong too, but he never came back. I hope you and your team all make it home safe. I'm sure someone's gotta be waiting for you at home. We will, Dante. Don't you worry.
Hey, Dante. Tell me something. If you had the chance to get revenge for your uncle, would you take it?
Get revenge? But didn't Uncle give his life to protect us?
Like, if I found the bad guy who killed him, or the monster that hurt him, would you want me to kill them? Would that make you feel better?
Feel better? I want those monsters gone too. But that won't bring my uncle back, right? I think Uncle became a soldier because he wanted to keep people safe, even if he had to face scary monsters. So instead of fighting to hurt people, I want to be the kind of soldier who protects everyone. I want to be strong and take care of Mom. That's why I hope you all go home safe. You shouldn't get hurt and make your moms or your kids cry.
Dante, everyone.
Dante, you should go home now. Your mom is probably worried sick about you.
The Defense Force and Yunque Summit will keep you and your mom safe. Oh, right! Mom's probably waiting for me. I'd better get home fast. Dante's such a sweetheart.
He's a good kid. But people like Lorenz, back then and even now, how many kids have lost their families because of scum like that?
Captain.
All right, let's keep moving.
Captain Magus, what are your orders?
Lorenz, I need to question him face to face and get to the bottom of this.
Captain Magus, please don't do anything reckless.
Magus, I know how much you want revenge. But remember, we're here with you.
It's like Zelda's gonna just show up and put a fucking cap in.
Who filled your head with such baseless claims and slander, Captain Magus?
Please, General Lorenz. While I can still hold myself back, I just need you to answer me. Yes or no?
Such groundless accusations are enough to get you court-martialed, Captain Magus. Or is this all just an attempt to stir up trouble and cover up your unauthorized attack earlier?
Answer me, Lorenz. Yes or no?
11 years ago, countless squads under my command were lost when the old capital fell. You think it was only the frontline soldiers like you who had to shoulder the pressure? Do you know how many questions I faced because of your crushing defeat and your incompetence? Do you know how much blame I have taken? How many concessions I have made to appease their greed? War, politics, and the survival of this city are not problems that can be solved merely by you all pulling your triggers on the front lines. I don't expect your brain, if there's anything left of it in there, to possibly comprehend such complicated matters. But I want to remind you of one thing. You're not here alone. Isn't Obel Squad standing with you?
That's an outright threat, General Lorenz. As the mayor's representative, I won't just stand here and let that slide.
I must say, naive fools really seem to get along well together. If you're that set on burning everything to take me out and won't consider your own future, then perhaps you should think about theirs. Don't be so selfish, Captain Magus. Even if it was me, so what? I didn't get where I am today by being noble and playing by the rules.
Captain Magus.
Captain Magus, I understand how you feel. Even though it might sound kinda cruel, I think you made the right call holding yourself back.
You made a fair point. I have my squad members and the proxy counting on me. Acting recklessly wasn't an option. But I and Isolde wouldn't just stand around while he makes things spiral out of control. There must be a reason why she has revealed all this now.
Where could Colonel Isolde be?
Accusations without evidence are just baseless slander against your superiors. We'll settle this later. After this operation, no one will be able to stop the defense force from staying here.
You're right, sir.
Oh.
No one can stop you from staying now.
Isolde. Why don't you come with me, Colonel? We can't leave our big hero behind.
Hero? All the soldiers who never made it out? The ones you abandoned? Weren't they also your stepping stones? Your heroes? Magus, the promise you couldn't bring yourself to keep, I kept it for you.
I fucking knew she was gonna show up. God dang it, bro. Yeah, she's dying. Damn it. Oh, shit. What you doing here? know? I know somebody might be named Damien.
Warning. Ether activity across Lemnian Hollow is approaching record high levels. Warning. Abnormally high ether activity detected. There is an unusual surge of miasma.
Great. By now of all times.
I assume the Exaltists are on the move again. Maybe the final sacrifice is about to begin.
Magus, about Colonel Isolde.
I never imagined that Isolde could have been planning something like this all along. It's really not like her at all. And maybe I haven't known the real her for some time now.
Sorry, Magus. I know your feelings must be pretty complicated. But the situation in the Hollow...
All right. No need to comfort me right now. Besides, I can see how worried you are. I am a seasoned soldier, after all. Don't underestimate me. The Exaltists, the Obscura, the sacrifices... all these factors coincidentally paved the way for Isolde's revenge. And now that Isolde has fled into the Hollow itself has started to undergo some unusual changes. If Isolde has broken the soldier's code, I won't let her off the hook.
Whether it's to stop the crisis in the Hollow, or to get answers from Colonel Isolde, we have to strike again!
I'll keep supporting your operation. Phaethon won't let any threats to New Eridu go unchallenged.
Now that things have come this far, it wouldn't be right for Yunque's summit to sit idly by. Some terrifying energy is surging within the Hollow. I doubt you can handle this threat alone. I'll join you in this fight.
11 years ago, the Yunque Summit High Preceptor stood before me and pulled me out of a crisis I couldn't handle on my own. This time, I'll fight by your side, High Preceptor Yixuan.
I believe the High Preceptor from 11 years ago would be proud to see this.
The city's defense will be in the hands of the military and the other disciples. I'll be joining Shifu to support your mission.
Oboe Squad, gear up and get ready!
The miasma inside the Hollow is gathering around that tower. If we let it continue gathering like that, the consequences could be pretty serious.
Warning. Ether activity in Lemnian Hollow has surpassed record levels.
And let's find out what's going on in there. And no matter what happens, we must stop it.
Warning. Ether activity in Lemnian Hollow is still rising at an increasing rate.
If we don't manage to put a stop to this, will something terrible happen?
Warning. At the current rate of expansion, Lemnian Hollow will breach the Zenless limit within 7 hours.
Boom! Like a crushed nutshell. like a popped balloon.
I won't let that happen.
Yunque's summit will not back down.
It's like a scene straight from the underworld. Where did Isolde go after taking this path? And why?
Let's move forward. Whether it's to find Isolde, to stop the Exaltists, or to prevent the worst from happening.
Obel Squad, gear up and prepare to move out!
These devices are converging the miasma in a single location.
If miasma of this magnitude gathers in one place, the consequences would be catastrophic.
Try to destroy those devices.
These devices are linked by the miasma, making them difficult to destroy. To prevent the miasma from gathering further, we'll likely need to go to the point where it's converging.
Pick up the pace and stop Sarah from activating more of the miasma devices.
Captain, the barrel's working I'll be senior person again!
There's a trace of miasma behind all that junk near the elevator.
The marks on the back of the elevator should be a combination code.
It took some effort to find the code. We're running out of time. Master Ishwa, can you lock into Isolde's presence?
Her presence is up ahead as well.
Up ahead? Why would Colonel Isolde retreat toward the Exaltists? Spotted a miasma device up ahead. Sarah and Neverrock are close by.
Oh.
That way. It's a beam from a miasma device. I can't really control my strength. Don't be heavy, Senior. I'm in perfect shape.
Yep.
Circle them. Another miasma device has been activated.
Let's get going. Step back. Obliterate form and spirit. As decreed.
I'm not late, right? They're activating the device. This time... What kind of teachings has this creator of yours given you? Destruction? Disaster? Chaos? Is this really what your creator wants?
Not everyone is blessed with a name as bright as yours, Faithen. In this dark world, is the sun you chase truly the only source of light? You don't understand the price we're willing to pay, the sacrifices we're ready to make to meet our Lord of Hope.
What kind of hope can something that robs others of their happiness ever provide?
Proxy, Orphe, don't waste your time with her.
Can we just kill Sarah already? I'm
Sacrifices
ready
must
to
be
kill
made, and
I
sacrifice
would've dead, bro.
yourself.
The Overseer has already reached the gate of the final domain. Just one step away. Don't you understand yet? All your struggles are in vain.
Sarah, I've been sick of your shit since the release of this game.
She's trying to run away again!
Leave her to me. Everyone else can keep moving forward.
Are you sure you can handle her on your own? She is very cunning.
Shiryen is a highly skilled mystic. Leave it to him.
Very well. Let's keep moving straight to the heart of the miasma, and right to Isolde.
Hold up. No, hold up.
Turn on me and see Senior!
Soldiers. Human. 11 years ago.
They're just illusions formed by the miasma. Pull yourself together, soldier.
You sure took your sweet time, my dear unwelcome guests.
Surrender now! Mavarok!
If you keep resisting, I'll blast you to ashes!
Are you going to shoot me, Magus? Then why didn't you pull the trigger before?
It was her the whole time. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay.
Colonel Isolde?
The
To
defense
think I
force
thought you were
Corsalumics
cool,
the
Isolde.
Exaltists. So you were the one tying all these pieces together.
Isolde, why are you wearing Mavarok's clothes?
Tell me, why didn't you pull the trigger when you were facing Lorenz?
Colonel Isolde of the Defense Force. Or Mavarok, Exaltist Overseer. Which is the real you? The Defense Force moved under your command, and the Exaltist's followers struck back at your signal. You were the one orchestrating both sides all along. That must be why there was a blind spot in your intel. It was all just part of your own game? You plotted this whole charade to divert the Defense Force's troops, which means your real objective is...
You're a sharp one, Faithen. You've caused us plenty of trouble, but some fates are unavoidable. As for my true purpose, my followers haven't lied to you. It's all for the final sacrifice.
So you were the one behind all the tragedies in Wi-Fi Peninsula. Is that right, Isolde?
And tragedies? I only ever sought to avenge our comrades. I painstakingly wove together the justice you so desperately desired. But yes, it did end in tragedy. What pains me the most is your betrayal, Magus. You had our mortal enemy in your sights, and you were too weak to do anything.
Over the years, Captain Magus has been conducting investigations within the military and has constantly encountered strong opposition from within.
Magus! Why didn't you pull the trigger when you were facing Lorenz?
I am a soldier of Obsidian Division. I cannot shoot anyone who isn't an enemy combatant. I am a citizen of New Eridu. I have no right to take the law into my own hands against anyone. And I am the captain of Obel. I cannot let my own hate hatred put everyone behind me at risk.
I'm sorry. I forgot you'd forged new bonds. Then let me mourn alone. For the souls no one else remembers. The sacrifice is about to begin. You are welcome to witness it.
Stop her!
Colonel Isolde. Why?
11 years is plenty of time for many things to change.
Who once walked side by side. How long has it been since I worked alongside Isolde? How long has it been since we walked side by side?
Come to think of it, I might not be older than you, Captain Magus, so perhaps I shouldn't be lecturing. But I have also gone through many partings, moments of loyalty and betrayal. And regardless of the reason, turning and betraying who you once were is always a regrettable thing. The gathering point of the miasma lies just ahead of us.
Is Colonel Isolde there too?
This...
Magus, Isolde has most likely committed some unforgivable crimes. Me.
I understand. Don't worry. I'm a seasoned soldier. She has truly betrayed who she once was. I won't let her get away with it.
Not over yet! Colonel Isolde, you have committed a serious crime. Please cooperate with our operation and return to New Eridu with us to face judgment.
So foolish. Just like she was back then.
Lorenz and Lucro are both dead. You've taken your revenge. Why won't you stop?
This isn't the end. Those fallen soldiers will never come back. How can the city possibly repay the debt it owes them? To be honest, I'm not sure what kind of world the Creator will bring. But at least it'll be different than the disappointing one we're in now. You're right. I've taken my vengeance. Whatever kept me here, it's all behind me now. It's time to knock on the door to the final domain.
Are you a soldier protecting the city? Or an overseer wreaking havoc? Isolde. Or should I say, Mevarok?
It's just a name, young Proxy. Just like you wear the name Phaethon. To the world, Carol Arna is the name of a sinner. But there are still those like you who believe in her innocence. If I don the name of a sinner for those whose names have been forgotten, does that make my justice any less true?
Even if it was for the sake of revenge, why did you choose such a twisted path?
How would you carry out revenge then? With kindness, justice, or love? These tainted hands are all I have to depend on!
Turn back, Isolde. They're gone. And I don't want to lose you too.
I've already come this far. So let's skip the empty reassurances and heart-wrenching farewells. Let's settle this with guns and blades, just like real soldiers would!
As I say, is there a cutscene?
Don't be so naive. Revenge is a path of no return. Onwards to battle! different paths. So, there's no point in looking back now!
These ether fluctuations.
You're not the same flame you once were. You don't deserve the name I gave her. Maggot! Creator of all things, grant me your grace!
Why are you still clinging to that for protection?
Not my type.
My ass is gathering around her.
Maximum firepower!
Affirmative!
Well then, be washed away by the great wave! This hatred is boundless! Sing! Children alive! Resistance is futile!
My plasmic shield's broken!
The enemy's weak. Now's our chance.
Swift yet still. Evil shall be purged.
Initiate rush attack!
Soldiers, return to the mortal realm! Fight for me! Obsidian Division!
It's your turn to blast them. Spirit and form. Relay combat!
Tactical strategy. Scorched earth!
Definitely not my type. Going a little harder won't hurt.
Swift yet still, clear yet murky.
Sorry, we might have been a little rough with you. Need a shower? It's raining show.
Why must you stand against me? Stop getting in my way!
The flames of vengeance. They've been burning inside you and me.
These flames
Shouldn't be what
The miasma's clearing.
Isolde. Ishwan Shifa. You can leave the rest to me.
I think you mean us.
Right. Us.
Captain Magus, you must be going through a lot right now, huh?
I've told you before.
Colonel Isolde is just up ahead.
Thanks for being with me through all of this, Orphe. It's time to teach this arrogant fool a lesson. Tactical strategy. Fateful duel.
Back in the day, you never managed to beat me during training. I hope both of you, have grown since then.
I might still be stuck where I was. Orphe.
I'll do my best.
Wide open! Show me your conviction with that blade of yours, Magus! You've certainly improved. The one still stuck in the past might be me.
Aren't you the one who pulled me out of my stubbornness? Aren't you the one who saved me from despair? It's my turn to wake you up!
Enough, Colonel.
Revenge. Or closure. No matter what. There's no going back.
You're right. There's no going back.
That's why we have no choice but to keep moving forward!
I won't allow it. I don't want to lose anyone who stands behind me again.
Including you, Colonel.
People behind you. But you've lost so many. What difference would one more make? Being soft only leads to pain.
Hey! Orphe!
Is it Danny?
He told us to.
It's already too late for me to turn back now.
Colonel!
It's too late to turn back now. And I've always hated dealing with court-martials.
Isolde, why didn't you ever tell me everything that happened?
Because you're Orpheus. My Orpheus. You had already lost so much. Your comrades, your body, and the life you were meant to live.
Isolde.
After everything you'd lost, I didn't want you to carry any more burdens.
But if I had known sooner, maybe you wouldn't have... Everything I've lost, you've lost too.
There's no turning back, Orpheus. My hands are stained with blood and guilt.
I know. I'll pay your debts for you.
Me too.
Orphe?
I'll stick with Captain Magus, and we'll make up for your mistakes together. I'll stay by Captain Magus's side. I won't let her lose her way like you did, driven by anger, loneliness, and despair.
I know you're in pain, just like me. But you're also very lucky. Orphe is a good kid. Don't let her down. Don't disappoint your younger self, Orpheus.
I won't, Isolde.
I believe you. I'm the only disappointment here. It's been so long, Orpheus. I've missed you so much. Please, forgive me.
Okay, holy shit. That was amazing.
Master, an abnormal ether fluctuation has been detected nearby.
Abnormal fluctuations?
It's just a fluctuation in the miasma. I don't sense any hostility.
Why do I feel like it's resonating with me?
Watch out, Proxy!
Is that teacher? Teacher? Is this just a hallucination caused by miasma?
Belle, Wise. Belle. You two now walk this path alone. You are the bravest, most gifted children that I, at Helios Academy, has ever seen.
Was that from the time we were separated from teacher?
You and your brother must carry on the flames of Helios together.
Teacher.
Just what kind of being is your creator, exactly?
The creator? Just who is she talking to?
The gate to the final domain. It's in Hollow Zero, isn't it? What secrets lie beyond that door that could be worthy of such feverish praise and supplication?
The Exaltists and teacher?
Fine. I'll pave the way for you to meet your revered creator.
No. There's no way teacher is an accomplice to those people.
At the end of that path also lies something that I'm seeking.
Something that teacher is seeking? Just what in the world could that be? Even if one has to pay such a hefty price.
Even if I have to pay such a hefty price.
Even if one has to bear such guilt.
Even if I have to bear this guilt.
Even if it means leaving us behind? Is this really what she wants?
This path may not lead to a happy outcome. I don't know if Eridu will fall into the abyss or find salvation from the brink. But I believe in my dear children. They are the brilliant Phaethon.
Proxy!
Proxy, it's been a while.
Captain Magus, Orphe, it's been a while. How have you been?
Absolutely terrible. Our desk is buried under a mountain of paperwork. The worst part is, after finishing my own stack of papers, I still have Magus's pile to deal with too.
We share the same desk, don't we? Why bother separating our paperwork?
The good news is, I don't have to share a desk with these two.
And there's more good news. They gave us an extended vacation. Partly out of compassion, and partly just to smooth things over.
This incident involved senior Defense Force officers and top executives from TOPS. An incredibly tangled web of interests. But it's all been settled at last.
The truth behind the fall of the old capital and the defeat of Agamemnon's squad, where Magus and Colonel Isolde once served, has finally been uncovered.
Evidence of collusion between former Defense Force Major General Lorenz and former Porcelumix Executive Officer Lucro has been confirmed. Both have lost their titles, and they will be publicly condemned.
So, the truth about what happened all those years ago is finally coming to light. Maybe those soldiers who never should have been sacrificed can finally rest in peace now.
But since both men died during the Waifei Peninsula attacks, a public trial has been put on hold for now. Neither the military nor TOPS wants to damage their public image.
At least they got what they deserved.
Defense Force headquarters also disciplined and demoted several high-ranking officers who were entangled with the factions and engaged in misconduct for years, reportedly due to pressure from Mayor Mayflower.
What about the citizens who were harmed by Porcelumix and the Exaltist experiments? Will they be okay?
The victims of the sacrifice and miasma experiments have all been sent to recovery centers, and the illegal assets resulting from the cooperation between Porcelumix and the Exaltists have been seized by public security.
All of this was possible thanks to the intelligence and evidence we gathered during our operation, as well as what Colonel Isolde collected before her death. Isolde's involvement over the years was complicated, but there's no doubt that she made many mistakes, especially as the head of the criminal Exaltists group.
A lot of what the Colonel did was driven by the hatred that blinded her. I imagine you must have mixed feelings towards her, Magus.
Of course. That arrogant fool, fueled by anger and loneliness, made so many grievous mistakes.
Captain Magus often keeps her anger to herself and acts on impulse.
What?
Promise me, Captain Magus, in front of the proxy, that you won't make such grievous mistakes like she did.
With the proxy as my witness, I give you my word.
Whoever lies has to wear a pink weapons holster.
Opal's squad did disobey orders. You won't end up facing a court-martial, will you?
There's no reason to punish someone for doing a good deed.
Although the Opal squad disobeyed orders, we earned commendations for wiping out the Exaltists and protecting the citizens. Each member received a Medal of Honor.
Surviving in the grown-up world isn't very easy. It may not be what we hoped for, but at least there was a positive outcome.
Regarding the proxy's mentor, Miss Carol Arna, I'll do my best to help you investigate any potential leads within the military.
Whoever the proxy trusts, we trust too.
Things have been so hectic in Waifei Peninsula that I haven't had a moment to actually enjoy this town. Since we've been granted extended leave, I plan to relax and unwind in Phylum Heights with my squad for a while.
Vacation time!
Until we meet again.
Catch you later, Proxy!
Alright, what does she have to say? That day when you and Orpheus were arguing over who was the villain and who was the hero, I found myself amused by your childish bickering and deeply ashamed at the same time. By the time we read this, I imagine everyone will have already realized the truth. I was the real villain in the story all along. I thought she was going to die, but I wasn't expecting the twist of her being the villain. There's no point in drowning myself in guilt or remorse now, I suppose. I'm writing because I have a few selfish requests. They're not just for my own sake, but for the sake of justice, so I hope you'll hear me out. What Lorenzo and Luca did was so long ago that, even though I gathered as many old case files as I could as evidence, I still couldn't be sure it would be enough to convict them. I lost faith in the authorities and the Eridu long ago. To get closer to the truth, I began seeking out forces I could rely on. By chance, I came into contact with the Exaltus, and from then on I moved between the Defense Force, the Exaltus, and proceeding to explain each side in turn. How she become the Overseer? Eventually I learned the truth. Bribed by Lucro, Lorenz redeployed troops meant to protect the citizens in order to recover valuable porcelain stockpiles. In the end, these soldiers were left to die at the hands of monsters that crawled out from the miasma. During my investigation, I inherited the power of the Exaltus Overseer. So she just became the Overseer. Okay? This inheritance seemed to have nothing to do with faith or devotion. As for the creator's criteria for choosing a successor, my guess is that they simply pick whoever is most useful in achieving their goal. Once I accepted this power, I gained the authority to command the entire organization, but gradually lost the right to prevent the situation from spiraling further out of control. Meanwhile, the miasma continued to seep into my body, gnawing away at my flesh and bones. My time is running out. In the end, I carefully orchestrated today's farce. The girl Lorenz returned to life once more, lured by the prophet's porcelain brain, and died at the hands of the monsters born from the miasma. Myself among them. This time I've collected ample evidence to prove their corruption and their callous disregard for human life. You saw it all. And I have a selfish request. If the trial is ever obstructed, stand as key witness as the mayor's representative and bring justice to the soldiers and to New Eridu. I know my actions have nothing to do with justice. I've hurt too many innocent people. I'm nothing but a miserable creature of wrath. Should have died long ago, kept alive by the hatred that fueled my revenge. As for the truth behind the Exaltus and the Creator, as long as the power I receive from them still resides in my left hand, I will. The rest of my life is going to turn away. Main, an incomplete story. Well, what do they have to say? I knew it. I fucking knew it.
The Overseer has fallen.
Yet, you don't seem to feel any sympathy at all.
Sympathy? For an Overseer who wasn't even truly devoted? Overseer is just a title. A symbol of inherited power. Nothing more.
Your left hand. That power?
Yes, a gift from the Creator. The glory of wielding their authority has finally come to me.
Is the Creator actually real?
Isn't what you see right in front of you the best proof?
The power Isolde wields is far beyond that of ordinary people.
I know you're no devout believer, but even someone as selfish as Isolde can wield the Creator's blessing. The Creator has never been stingy towards mortals who help fulfill their mission. They can make your wish come true.
My wish?
Mm-hmm. Fucking knew it. Was it? They mentioned something like last update too that seemed suspicious. I knew bro was up to something. So that was peak, not gonna lie. I mean, chapter 1 and 2 were good, but chapter 3, this one was great. God. I hope you can go back and replay the missions, kind of like you can do some of the older ones. Let's see the agents. Because that boss fight with, I mean, I know Zelda's a new weekly boss fight, but that, like, duel was awesome. I mean, you can replay the older missions. And no, it stops at the season 1 epilogue. You can only use this to rewatch cutscenes and shit. No, I don't want to do this right now. I'll probably do Seed's story tomorrow. Honestly, didn't think I'd be up to finish this tonight. I do not have enough. I want to get Trigger first now. I want to see... But I'm pretty sure you can only rewatch the cutscenes with this, right? So it's the cutscene. I'm gonna save that for tomorrow. I wonder if next update will be the finale, kind of like how well, we know. Last year ended with 1.4, didn't it? Yeah, last year ended with 1.4. What, I get a new title or some shit? I knew. Floating there. You know, I definitely expected that Isolde was probably gonna fucking die, because you could see her literally in the fucking cover art for the story. But the twist of her being the Overseer was pretty good. All I'm saying is, story-wise, we were fucking eating this year between this and Starro as well. And I just gotta wait like 19 more days for fucking 3.6. Yeah, 3.6. That ends.